Scrim Zone, lol. I don't know what week or what day or what game this is. We are casting MVP versus or not MVP. Spectres
Week
versus Rift
5?
Sharks. There we
Week
go.
5.
Week 5. Third game of this week, I believe. Question mark? I don't know. Who the fuck knows really? We're just here. We're here to game. Draft should be starting soon. I think some of the more key matchups I'm looking forward to is going to be. Wait, we know rosters, right? We should probably talk about that first, huh? Key players are probably going to be Brewer. This boy is a bit of a menace in the mid lane. Rivaled only by Heroic currently, in my opinion, for like mid lane dominance, and of course my goat Garrett, obviously. But that's biased, so I can't say that one too often. But should be a fun matchup. And Dean is the key player for Rift Sharks. Okay, he has been sort of eating on the AD carry position, so we'll have to
He
see
has
how
been.
that goes. Yeah.
Dean's up to no
Very
good.
excited. He always is up to no good, honestly.
I cannot wait because this
Yeah,
game could be, like the end of the Spectres' reign of terror.
it could be. I have my doubts about that, but we'll have to.
I don't know. I don't know, but Rift Sharks is a very strong contender.
Yeah, I mean they did lose to my team, so how good can they be, really? But I just
Oh,
got Briar for
true.
free. Never mind.
You just got what?
I got Briar because they have the champion
Oh,
permanent,
no.
and I
No
got
way,
it.
no way,
So
no way. That's crazy. No way you just pulled that. I just
yeah,
pulled a Dark Star Varus.
huge. That's a
Yep,
good
gonna
skin.
gonna play Varus top now.
Okay, based. But yeah, Dean said there's gonna be some spice in this draft. If he lied to me once more, I will be very sad. But we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see. These are the rosters for this week, right? For today, it's gonna be Hadiri in the jungle
Ooh.
and in the mid lane, so that should be pretty interesting. Hadiri is on a fucking tear on this Maokai.
God,
Boring as fuck champion, but I
I
swear,
hope Anne plays Aurelia or like
yeah,
Rise or something. That'd be hilarious, especially against Brewer.
yeah,
I'm excited for the mid lane matchup.
me too, honestly.
Also, Michael, it looks like Michael's supporting.
Oh, it
Uh,
is. Okay,
it looks like it,
okay.
but I might be crazy because I don't know. They could like Joel can go mid, Michael top. I don't know.
There's
No
like a
idea.
couple options they could do. I feel like we've seen Michael play support before. He was pretty good at it, so I'm
That's
pretty
true.
excited for it.
Michael's Yumi Kitten. I cannot wait.
So
Michael's
true.
just a good player, criminally underrated. Anyway,
Yeah,
my
has a
take.
really good
Big
kill.
Michael. I'm a big
And
Michael fan.
yeah,
It's your take? Sorry. Jonah's
that's
also a
a
big
my
Michael fan.
take.
He's very offended. Anyway.
He's very offended that you stole his take. That's fucked up, Alana.
Uh,
Jeez.
that's what they say. I'm crazy.
Yeah. Oh, so apparently the key matchup is going to be Caesarius versus Sidiri.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this isn't too surprising because I think both of these players have shown that they've been doing super well. Hadiri has been on a bit of a tear with the Maokai, as I said earlier. I think he had a really stellar performance on the Kha'Zix as well. It was really good. I think Caesarius's Lilia has looked very, 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 very strong.
If they don't ban it, I think they're gonna lose. If they let Cesarius, he is absolutely despicable, vile, illegal in every country on Lilia. And just the
Yeah,
state that Lilia's in,
it
she
is
is
a.
absolute crazy.
She is really good right now. I think the champion just has a really good matchup and like decent flexible builds. You can flex into like more tanky builds with the Rod of Ages setup that he's been playing. I think there's like some other options as well for like Rylai's Rush into certain matchups. So there's a lot of interesting things that could happen here. Are we getting into draft soon, Noam? Yes, we are. We should probably
Nice.
swap to the draft capture.
Do that.
So far, we do have the Renekton and Nyla bans from the side of Spectres. These two champions have been locked away for Rift Sharks for a while. I personally think Avery should not be afraid of the Renekton. However, that is my personal opinion. I think the Nyla is a really solid ban. The Karthus ban into Hadiri is really good. I think this champion is just turbo OP and can clear way too fast
Dean
for the
on
setup.
Ezreal.
Dean on Ezreal.
Dean on
Okay, this is
Ezreal.
pretty interesting. Pretty safe champion, has a lot of range. It's a really good R1 pick because it's a safe blind.
True.
Echo, Lilia, and Silas Band. These are pretty standard, I'd say. I think Silas
I
is
would
just
say
really
so.
good as a
Yeah.
counter pick for the Swain, so they decided to just early pick it, which is pretty smart in my opinion
The
from Rift Sharks.
Maokai. Let's go Hadiri.
Yeah, and Spectres just choosing to lock in the Kaisa Nautilus. Pretty standard.
They're so
Hadiri on
classic.
Maokai. There's still no fucking Malzahar jungle pick. I'm still being lied to on the regular by
Hmm.
Dean Jones. He's nothing but a liar. It's
That's
okay.
crazy.
That's all
That's
men do is
crazy.
lie. I'll have to see what the response could be.
What? Oh, all men do is lie.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I like Mythic on Nautilus a lot. I think Mythic goes crazy with the hooks
Yeah.
on
Uh,
Nautilus. I think it's almost becoming like at least to me, it's almost becoming like you know how Eric's on Blitzcrank is
yeah,
actually
yeah.
despicable. I feel like
I think
Mythic is
it's
going up to that level.
yeah. His Nautilus has definitely been super good. It looks like it's probably a Diana jungle angle from Caesarius. He picked it earlier in the season. There
Could
is
be
like a
mid, but
decent flex, yeah, with what's his name? Agura. I imagine he can play this champion. The champion's not that hard, so it could
true.
also be a Swain support pick. I think there's some lines for that, but I have some doubts about that one, so we'll have to see. And it looks like a Kale ban into Michael. I guess this is okay because I think theoretically he could flex top.
Oh yeah,
They're just trying to
definitely.
close out those avenues to make sure that it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
An
Michael's
Acel
scale is
ban
gross,
in
obviously.
response. Okay.
That's a
Just trying to
pretty
keep
solid one.
Greer off these like big hyper carries in the mid lane. These scaling picks that just tend to do super well in longer games. I think for the side of Rift Sharks, I'd like to see maybe a Darius ban or a Yasuo ban because they did lock the Diana, so maybe there's like an
Mm.
option there. Could also be a Kassadin pick from the side of Spectres, so there's like a lot of threats still on the table. Kassadin is super strong right now, but they also have like two and a half AP champions, so
Mhm.
Kassadin's not super great, but we'll have to see. Looks like a Fiora ban just to keep Avery off these like side lane carries. Pretty smart. And then they respond with a Poppy ban because uh, Joel Poppy is a bit of a menace on the Rift.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Oh.
We'll have to see what the pick is from Spectres. It looks like a Zoe hover and locked in. Okay.
Ooh.
Should be Greer on the Zoe. I don't think I've seen his Zoe before, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, I no, Jonah just is yelling. He's just yelling for no reason. He should be doing his calculus homework. You yelled at a
Whoa, we're
perfect
calling him
time.
out on
Oh
stream,
my
bro.
god.
That's
Your
crazy.
license is way too high.
Yeah.
This fuck.
You're
All
just
right.
also loud. Okay.
Oh
Anyway.
wait, okay, wait. This is a Velveth
Oh.
jungle, and then I think this could be a Heimer support. So
Yeah,
it's Ezreal
definitely.
Heimer support. This is like a pretty common counter into like hook champions because if you have the
Mm.
reaction speed to place the turrets down, you can block the hooks, and then the champion's fucking worthless because you throw the stun grenade and then the fucking support dies. It looks like they're flexing the Maokai into top lane, but I don't
Ooh.
know if that's the best idea into Avery because he'll just slam the fucking Darius and go banana mode on the other top
Fun
laner. So
champion.
we'll have
I
to
love
see. Belveth also just kind of goes really crazy here, in my opinion.
Oh
There's like
yeah.
3 melee champions. Kaisa is like basically a melee champion, like an assassin. Like you want to play like short range, and
Yeah.
you press E and you can immune so much of her damage. So it's like 4-ish melee champions, and then you have like Zoe with Poke, which maybe can get you somewhere, but I just think the Belveth is pretty solid here. Uh, I like the Heimer pick into Mythic's champion pool. It's just like it's a really good anti-engage pick, and
Bye.
pairing it with the Ezreal gives you a little bit of safety in the AD carry position. Uh,
Am I ball
the
or am I
Swain into
blind
4
on
melee champions is also
right?
really good.
Not
I
blind.
just like the Rift Sharks draft a lot. I think there's like a lot of synergies here. It's like a lot of good
It's pretty
anti-engage, which
safe as well, I'd say.
yeah, there's like a lot of really good counter engage from the side of Rift Sharks. Just being able to like out sustain these melee champions in theory is really good, but Spectres has shown that they are all on comfort. I think Avery has played a lot of Darius. Cyrus is pretty good on the Kaisa from what I remember. Mythic is just a Nautilus terror, so I think just like the raw amount of comfort on Spectres is like super
Normally-
good. Like,
I
and their
agree.
draft is decent synergy.
No.
Like Diana with the Nautilus knockups, and then Kaisa being able to ulti in and potentially just finish people off. So there's like a lot of options. And Zoe can kind of just poke from range. So I'm really excited to see this game. Honestly, should be fun.
This is hype.
Yeah. I get to wait 3 minutes for draft. I'm so asleep.
Honk me me me. Yeah.
Oh
Um
god.
I think I'm excited for the terrorism that is Zoe's playstyle.
Yeah, there's like a lot of
Especially
ways.
on Brewer, who
Yeah.
is notoriously a problem, a menace.
Yeah, for
So
sure. I think this is his first time playing Zoe?
I think so, but I cannot 100% say that.
I want to check. I'm gonna go check the stats real quick because
Okay.
I think if this is a new performance from him, then I'm really excited to see it because
Yeah, that's so hype.
his champion pool's been pinched a lot in this series or in his
Mm,
series because he gets a lot of attention. It's similar to like how Heroic gets his champion pool perma pinched.
yeah.
So seeing new picks from him is always super hype. What's his name? Brewer. There it is. It is his first Zoe pick. Okay, I'm pretty
Woo!
excited. This should be
This is
awesome
hype.
to watch. And
This
we get a
is
couple of Greer fan clubs in the chat. Agreed. Honestly, this player's
the
been super
girlies
hyped to
love
watch.
Brewer.
Yeah, he's he's been a very exciting player to watch so far. So I'm excited to see how this shakes out. We haven't seen Maokai top too much. I think Joel's been the only one that's playing it. It's just
Wow.
it's really good as a flex, and I like that Rift Strikes used it as a flex here, just to like
Factor.
uh potentially gain draft advantage. So good on them.
Good on them.
Yeah. I do really like this
What?
Belveth pick though. I think it's really good. I am a Belveth hater, but I think this is probably a spot where you could get away with it.
Why are you a Belveth
Um,
hater?
I think this
What?
champion sucks. I am
What?
a number one Belveth hater. This champion is a dog shit. But
You're
I don't know.
crazy for that, girl.
It's like I don't know. She scales super well, but her scaling is just really funky. Like you have like a really strange mid game power trough, and then like you maybe scale later on into the game. It's weird. Oh well.
Hmm. Yeah, interesting.
I think that's like my most controversial opinion is that fucking
Belveth
Belveth
is.
sucks. But
Remember when Dean played Belveth?
oh, that was really funny.
And that
Dean, we
was
should run that
and
back.
we should run that back.
If you're listening to the cast, you should be the one on Belveth here.
That's
And
so true. That's so
send
true. And then
the
dive the
Jerry
top
follow.
lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fucked up, Alana. That's
Oh,
fucked
no,
up.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Maybe you should have told me. Hot damn.
Yeah.
True, true. What can a girly girl do?
Microsoft.
It appears we are still waiting for the lobby to be made. Oh
These
no, they're in Gym
bastards.
Select now.
Oh, okay, finally. Finally. We haven't even started that 3-minute delay yet. Oh, team matchup, baby.
Yeah, okay. So, like, have you heard of the Y3000 Coke yet?
What?
We're gonna talk about other things. There's like a new flavor of Coke, right?
What? There's a new flavor of Coke?
Yeah, it's called like Y3000 or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
What
I
would
got it for free from
Y3000?
my.
What does it taste like?
I don't know. It's like a weird cherry flavor. I think
Oh. You think
it tastes
cherry?
kind of like cherry Coke. Yeah.
I love cherry Coke. I love cherry Coke. Have
It
you
is
ever
pretty
had
good.
have you ever had the strawberry Dr. Pepper? That was crack cocaine.
Dude, I've been gassing the fucking strawberry Dr Pepper. You don't understand, bro.
No,
That
I
shit's so
love
good.
it's so good. And like my roommate, when it first came out, I got it. I rushed to Walmart with my roommate and immediately bought a pack. And like
No. If you don't understand, the fucking Dr Pepper goes crazy as fuck. I will not stop chilling, bro. It's so good.
wait, what? What did that say? Chill with the ad?
Yeah, advertisement.
Oh, haha. Oops. I see.
Okay, All right.
What?
Well, I think we've talked about everything in the fucking draft, bro. Like, come on, man. What else is there to talk about in this draft? I think. Oh wait, is it actually Dean on the support Heimer though? Because that's kind of different. But
Oh,
other than that,
if
I don't
it's
think there's really that much to talk about. I think Michael's. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay,
oh,
so
that's
it is Dean on
crazy.
the Heimer support. This should be pretty interesting. I don't think I've
Hmm.
ever seen him play Heimer, but I know Michael's Ezreal. I think it
Michael,
was okay when
isn't
I've
Michael
seen him
like a
play it.
primary ADC player and then secondary top?
I have no
Technically, as
fucking idea. Let me
Oh, the
check.
other way? I see. It's
Yeah. It says he hasn't played the
oh,
Ezreal, but I don't know why. I have this like memory of him playing Ezreal in one of my games, and it was like pretty good. But I don't
Jonah
fucking
rep-
know. Maybe I'm like
Jonah
psy-hopping into
reported
the future about this game.
Jonah reported that lately Michael has been an ADC player. So
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of like the stuff that you would apply to Gale, like lane, what is it, wave states and stuff like that, and last hitting from range kind of can apply to like 80 carries the same way that it would apply to Kale, at least like post 6, but like now you have it
hmm,
unlocked earlier, so maybe it's better. I don't know, it just kind of makes sense to me. But yeah.
I'm very hyped for this.
Yeah, with first time Dean first timing the Heimerdinger support, I believe that's pretty hype.
I think
I imagine this is like a setup that they had planned all along, because I think Spectres has been very predictable in their bot lane setups, so I'm glad to see someone
true.
trying out new picks to try to counter them. Should be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I feel
Yeah.
like because Mythic has if Nautilus is left open, he plays it,
Yeah.
and then if Kais is a pretty common match.
Yeah. There's like if the Nautilus is getting banned, he just picks Leona. He has two champions right now, and I want to see if Rift Sharks can punish it correctly, which would be pretty hype to see if they get it. All right. Well, we have 30 seconds. What else is there to talk about in this draft? I don't know. Not really a whole lot. Uh, I cannot believe we have not had the Maokai versus Darius matchup show up yet. That's crazy. But I guess no one's been really playing Maokai top. It's mostly been Maokai jungle. So
Yeah, I kind of was hoping it was a Maokai jungle, but such a good flex pick, you have to take advantage of
yeah,
it.
yeah. Especially for your team, because Joel is pretty good on tanks. So. Uh, all right.
Oh,
We'll be
right.
loading into game soon here. We can talk about
Do we get a skin
the main
preview?
character.
Skin preview. Fairy Court Ezreal is such a good Ezreal skin.
Little bit of
Love
a
my
femboy.
love my little twink boy.
On
Oh, a lot of
God.
M7s. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
love Anne's username.
Swap
I'm
3000.
not gonna say
I
it.
will have to
Yeah.
say, I think the Ghost Ignite Zoe is very interesting. Not opting for the
Ooh.
flash. With the Airy, you're looking for more of a poke setup, and you're just trying to. Yeah, I just think that's really interesting with no flash on Zoe. I guess you can pick up flashes, so it's like you have a lot of flashes, but
I wonder if they're gonna
definitely.
invade.
There's definitely an angle for invade on the side of Spectres, but it looks like they're just opting for the 5 point. I do think Rift Sharks do have like a fairly good option for counter invade. So, oh my gosh,
Let's
this looks really
go.
funky. All right, and it looks like it is the phase rush from the Maokai. I think this is pretty smart, just because you don't really want long trades versus the Darius, so you just WQ out and then phase rush walk away, and then maybe like it'll save you from dying a couple times versus the Darius. So should be pretty interesting to watch. Everything else looks pretty standard. Cleanse from Cerberus. Pretty standard into Heimer.
Heimer is such an annoying character to go against. I almost feel bad.
Yeah. Looks like they did
Heimer
manage to get the
gives me
ward.
rage.
Zoe did manage to get the ward level 1 thanks to Cesaria's starting sweeper, so the Zoe should hit level 1 first. Should be pretty interesting. Oh, the bush
Ooh,
setup
first
from the
blood.
side of Spectres, and looks like Dean will drop low. Does give first blood to the Kaisa. That's not where you want first blood to go. Like,
Ooh.
that's really good. And Michael can't get to the wave anymore because Nautilus will just cut him off from the wave. Oh, yeah, I'm watching the stream. Sorry. I was watching the chat stream. Oops. Anyways,
Cool.
yeah. That's a pretty good level 1 for the side of Spectres, though.
And
Dean
especially
isn't able to
because
make it to the lane to set up turrets or anything, so could be just like
I think
a really hard
Spectres
fight.
plays for the late game better, but that might be controversial. Controversial
a little
take,
bit.
maybe.
A little bit. I think they have had really good drafts for late game, so
I feel like
I
once
think
they get a lead, you know, they keep the
they
lead.
never let it go. I would
Yeah.
argue that Hidiri probably should have just started topside instead of making his lane leash for him.
I know nothing about
just-
jungles. No idea.
Well, you just want Prio on a Heimer lane, so it's like, or you want to get to lane first so you can potentially set up turrets, or you have options. Looks like Diana is looking for an invade here. Does have the angle onto the Belveth, and it looks like Avery is ghosting it. The flash and the hook used. Oh my gosh, the drowsy coming from over the wall, and it looks like Avery picks up another kill. Good rotate on his part. Good invade from the side of
Oh, the
Zazarius,
early
Cryo.
Darius kill. Love it.
Yeah.
Avery's gonna be such a problem in lane now.
Yeah. Just recognizing that you have so much prio in your side lanes because of how the draft worked was super good. Well played. Thinking might be caught here again.
Ooh.
A lot of damage going
No,
on.
and he gets away.
Yeah, it just walks away. Should be super good. Alright. It looks like Joel is kind of getting smacked around by this Darius with red buff. It's just so hard to play the game now. Oh my gosh, Guru is doing a little dance around Ann right now. Dean getting hooked again, and it looks like another kill going out to the Kaisa. This is looking a little rough for Rift Sharks here.
Yoinks.
Belveth is here though. No flash, but both sides have sums. Looks like
Ooh, getting up in there. The
little
exhaust.
too deep, and then
Oh. Oh, but it gets a kill.
Kaisa should be able to pick this up though, and Kaisa's gonna have 4 kills. No, manages to get away. Zazarius is still on the chase though. Doesn't manage to find the E angle. Surely we're not being that anal about the minimap size. No, come on now.
Surely.
Oh my gosh. And Guru is just shoving it in and has no mana. Can't really base either because they want to pick up this wave. So it looks like Rift Sharks is just getting a little gapped on all sides of the map here. Yeah, Joel really just cannot play the game into Darius with red buff. It's just a little Jover. Bubble landing onto Dean here.
Oh, that
Guru is
Q.
dropping the damage. The Ignite
Ignited.
coming out, and looks like another kill for the Zoe here. It looks like Adiri is trying to pick up one back. Doesn't manage to. And the Nautilus is on the way, but Ann gets the W snipe and manages to get a kill back. But it looks like the Nautilus hook does come out, the knockup comes out, and then Adiri does still drop, so still super favored for Spectres here. Like, you can see like the amount of comfort they have on their
That's my
champions.
weak
They're
side
just playing
police. Look at him.
on like, I'm sure this Maokai is having a great time, bro. He
Yeah,
has to
no,
play
that's how
versus
it feels.
ranged top laners. He has to play versus Darius. Like,
Sucks.
it's rough to be Joel nowadays. That's all I'm saying, bro.
True.
But yeah, you see like just the amount of comfort that Spectres just has on the map. Like, they're just going crazy. They know their limits on these champions, and they're just abusing it to max power. So, really love to see this. All right.
Zoe with the ignite. Haha. Funny. Oh, misses the Q though.
Ignite. Yeah, not much really happening. Hidiri's looking for the Zoe. I don't know if they catch her, but yeah, this wave is also like turbo doomed for the Maokai, I think, and like he can't really step up. It looks like Ann is managing to get out.
Letting the
Some
sleep.
decent
Oh,
Ooh, misses the Q, so this trade is gonna go to the side of Maokai, but also
having
there's
to
like
pop the
that
goes.
30 CS. Yeah. Guru does miss the bubble in it, but it doesn't really matter because there's Dean isn't able to really do anything here, and it looks like Spectres is just sort of taking control of this game. We'll have to see what the build is from.
Yeah, it's hard to get that leash back after.
Yeah. I do like the
Yeah.
Merc Dread pickup from the Darius here. It's really good into Maokai. It's pretty. It's
Ooh,
just overall
true.
decent. Yeah, and it looks like Kaisa is opting for the Shiv Rush. Cesarius is also just chilling his Hadiri's jungle forever, I suppose. This is kind of hilarious to watch. Looks like Guru is going to go fishing a little bit onto the red buff here. Dean is here, but I don't know how much he can really do on this Heimer right now. Ezreal can't really rotate, and Cesarius and Guru just opt to leave instead of coin flipping at red. So, oh, Cesarius is still here though. Michael is also here. So they're posturing, like Rishark's posturing like they want this fight. Kaisa and Nautilus are probably rotating down. The ulti coming out from the Diana. Oh my gosh, the bot lane has arrived and they're here for their free kills, baby!
Oh, baby. Oh
Cerberus
my
goes
God.
on a rampage and it looks like this red buff is Spectres for the it's just all Spectres, bro. They're just taking all the W's here. It's
I love
so
a
insane.
4-0 Kaisa. 8 minutes
Yeah.
in.
Michael is getting ultra gapped in the CS department as well. It is not
Ooh.
good.
We're not having a good old time here, huh?
Yeah, this is just what happens when you force your bot lane to leash though into Nautilus Kaisa. Like, it's just a little tragic. Leashless is the wave, guys. Trust. You don't want to give to your laners to not have prio. In my opinion. Looks like First Dragon is being picked up from the side of Spectres. It is the Cloud Dragon. It is pretty good as a first drag. It just helps a lot with your rotation. Kadiri is attempting to start this Herald with a negative prio in the top side, and our weak side police is flash-eing like the
Ooh.
fucking evil man that he is, and Swain is here with the ulti, but 3 people are coming over from the side of Spectres, and it looks like he's trying to keep his ulti up for as long as possible. The Maokai ulti is coming out, and the sleep does land onto him though. And the Nautilus is here, and they're just full diving this fucking Velveth, and it looks like
Jesus,
another
poor Hadiri.
2
My
kills
God.
for fucking Spectres. That's so insane. It's so Jover, kind of true. And it looks like Hadiri is just getting walked through in his fucking jungle, man. Like, he has no prio in any lane, and it's just fucking... It's so rough to be the Hadiri right now. And Cesarius is ulting Dean for fun, I suppose.
Good stuff, good stuff.
It does hit the W, but does not do enough damage to pick up the kill, so a little tragic, but... Looks like Spectres is just walking all over Rift Sharks. It's crazy.
Yoinks. Yoinks, yoinks, yoinks.
Zoink scoobs.
I wonder if Rift Sharks can come back from this. Like, what if they fumble, you know? I would never imply that Spectres would fumble. But
Hadiri is still starting this Rift Herald. My brother in Christ, you have no prio!
No, let him cook, let him cook. Never mind.
He's just about to die to 3 people again.
Oh.
Like, he's literally like, why are you starting this Herald? This Herald is so grief, bro. There's no way you ever get this. And we're opting for Kraken Slayer. That's so insane. Oh my lord. And look, dude, Cesarius also has like a 40 CS lead on the fucking Velveth.
Oh my God.
This is so Jover, man. Guys is about a 1v2 for fun, like, just for ego purposes. Like, ulting in onto the Ezreal here. Gets the 5th proc, and Dean is just dead. He literally just 2v1 this for ego's sake. But they do manage to pick up Avery here. Avery's a little too deep. Maokai does manage to get the kill in response. First kill in like forever onto the Rift Sharks, so. And Diana's just gonna take another sequence through his jungle, bro. This is so tragic for Hadiri.
Oh boy. I feel like I'm a noise machine right now, sorry.
No, you're good.
I love
I'm
being a noise
talking
machine.
lot, so.
No, I enjoy you talking a lot. You're so informational.
So true.
And
It looks
very
like,
critical.
Yeah. Looks,
Yeah.
dude. Caesarius just has free reign in this jungle. It's so illegal. Gura is getting ulted on here. Hidiri is
Ooh.
here with the W. Potentially a kill here, and Hidiri
Nice.
does manage to pick up Gura. Should be able to get the coral here too, getting the ulti form.
Mental
Maybe.
recover.
Prage, TVH.
Oh, Lord.
Praise.
Oh.
Not a lot can be done when Spectres
Yeah.
is this in powerful of a position that they are in right now.
Diana just buys the Jock Show straight up.
Straight
There's
up.
no way. We're opting for tank Diana here, which is fair. I think I prefer playing tank Diana. I think a certain individual on my team would crucify me for saying such things, but I think it's fine for like jungle purposes. I think they do also need more frontline, so I think this is pretty smart. I would have preferred finishing an AP item because Diana kind of wants an AP item for her clear, but I don't think it really matters too much because you have the blasting wand. It's like not terrible, and it looks like Joel does go for the even shroud so that he can have some fighting power. I think honestly, you could argue that you should just go lock it on the Maokai and pray you have some utility. Oh my gosh, the Nautilus Hex Flash hook, and then hits the hook onto the ulti onto the Ezreal, and is just wombo comboing this fucking Ezreal.
They
And
followed
Caesarius is
him.
just diving the fucking Swain, and the Ignite does manage to pick up the Swain. This is so tragic. Oh my gosh, Starburst is fucking ulting into tower. He does not care, man!
Surely,
Hidiri is here
not.
with the flash
Oh,
coming
the
out, but
shutdown.
Hidiri does manage to pick it up. The shutdown is huge. Hidiri does manage to get the
Double
void coil, the
kill.
second ulti coming out.
Could
I'll
be a
have to see
triple.
if he can stat check the Diana, but I very much doubt it. Looks like Diana should be able to stat check.
That was closer than anticipated, though, originally. You have to admit.
Yeah, it was a lot closer than we would have thought. Hidiri does manage to pick up 3 kills to give himself some gold. Diana does manage to pick up the return shutdown, so overall,
Hidiri putting
Okay.
his back in. Alright, I hate Avery when he does that. It makes me, every time I get zoned off by Avery, it makes me actually want to scream at a wall for 12 hours.
yeah. Yeah, it is a bit of an 8k gold
Oh
lead
my
in 13
gosh.
minutes. So Spectres is sort of just flexing, by the way.
Yeah. This is
I
a
would be-
little despicable. I would be a little annoyed.
Yeah.
But you would just M7 emote on them.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's my
That's
thing.
what you do.
understand.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
personally would also say that I'm not a huge fan of Kraken Slayer in general as an item on junglers. I think there's like math proving that like Bork is a bit better on like most junglers, and Viego in particular, but I think the same kind of logic applies to Bel'Veth, so I don't know, I'll have to see. Looks like D does manage to block the hook. This is going to be a dragon fight coming out. The Swain ulti does come out, and it looks like Kaisa is just free firing onto the enemy team, and Diana just runs a train on the fucking side of Sharks, and it looks like this fight is fucking over. Swain has his ulti up forever, but it doesn't matter if you don't do any fucking damage, man. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up, boys.
It's a little bit of a. It's a bit Jover. Hi, teeny tiny tad bit Jover, guys. A little bit. Spectres is just so in control of this game. They do not care in the slightest. 50 CS lead from the side of Diana. Like, Kaisa also is like grossly ahead of this fucking Ezreal. Like, that's so gross to look at, and it's just. Oof.
10-1
Bit of a rough game.
Kaisa.
Yeah. I think if you're on the side of Rift Sharks, you're just looking for the mental reset angle. Just pray this game does not go on too much longer, and just pray you can obtain mental reset and find a better draft that
Recovering.
works for you. Yeah.
Recovering.
Yeah. Just try not to get too demoralized by this one versus one of the best teams in the league. Like, they're all on comfort. Yeah, pray for the non-game 2 Rift Sharks draft. So, we'll have to see how that goes. Zarius is fucking running through the entire jungle, though. This is so illegal.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna stop him, you know?
Yeah, okay, so the second item, Demonic, onto the Diana. I've talked a little bit about this in terms of itemization. I've always said that Nash's just kind of feels bad on like tankier Diana builds, because you want just DPS, but like Joksha or Demonic just has better scaling with Joksha. So also, Guru just gets fucking walked down by the Heimer Ezreal, so that's kind of cool. Kaisa is just whipping and nene on fucking Anne like there's no
Oh
tomorrow.
my god, that's crazy.
Like, what are they supposed to do here, man?
Yeah.
Wait, the Kaisa is also higher
Oh my
level
god,
than the
that's
Rift Strike
crazy.
Hadiri is like trying to get away, but you're on the wrong side of the map, Brother Bear. I think you're just dead here, but it might be able to be an execute angle, so maybe it's worth. Never mind, Guru's here. The goat has arrived. It looks like Guru does pick up the red buff too. Disaster. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and if you're on the side of Spectres, honestly, I would just sit at Baron, or I would just try to set up for a Baron, like set up vision around Baron side, and just try to force the Baron as it spawns. Like, you're so fucking strong. Send Zoe bot lane, like get a split going. Have Darius run down the rest of these towers top side, and just try to pick up this Baron as it spawns and close out the game from there. So I'll have to see what they opt to do here. They also just have like the fattest wallet gap on planet Earth. They're 12k or yeah, 12k up on the enemy team. Like, they're just hitting them over the head with this wallet, bro.
Wee
So
bit of
fat,
a flex. Wee bit of a flex.
Yeah, they're fucking Amazon right now.
You think they could just? You think they could just run down mid right now and end it, or like? No.
No.
No?
I think it's a
Okay.
little too risky. If you fuck up the dive on Ezreal, that you give like 10 billion shutdowns, the game could potentially swing back. You don't have to do any risky plays like that. But Cerberus is just gonna dive the Ezreal anyways. As before I say anything, he opts for the Leandries too on this poke setup. That's not super common on Kaisa, but
I love
it's
that
doing
pink
work for him,
Nautilus
but-
skin.
Yeah, they're looking for the Darius here. Stridebreaker doesn't hit anyone, so looks like they are just opting to just slam it into the towers. Personally, I would not take the inhib just yet, just because you can wait and get it after Baron spawns, but I don't know. They're just opting to take it anyways, for funsies, I suppose.
For funsies.
Yeah, they should be able to get this bot tower as well. This bot tower is super good for setting up Baron. Makes Rift Strikes have to overextend for it, so for waves, so or they have to match waves right at their base as well. So good tower takes. They're just spreading their gold advantage and map pressure around, so really like to see that. Looks like they are all resetting. Baron is up soon, so I imagine this is just a reset and then just 5 at Baron. Fist fight it, hit him with your wallet. Like, you have what is this, a 14k, 15k gold lead? Yeah, just walk to Baron, fucking hit him with it. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Just
nothing
to
you can
see
really
what
do.
would
The
happen.
ulti coming out from the Maokai, the ghost coming out from the Darius, and it looks like it will not tag him. Does manage to dodge most of the CC, the E coming out, and it looks like this should be a pick onto Avery. And it looks like they're just going for the dragon instead. Okay. This is fair. It's a bit of a safer play from the side of Spectres, so opting not for the fist fight here, so they do have an inhib down mid as well, so looks like an Infernal Drake is secured. 700 gold swing for the side of Rift Sharks after killing the Darius. That's not too bad. Looks like Rift Shark should be able to pick up this tower. Zoe is looking for poke, but not really much you can do here.
Oh, for it.
Well, I guess we know who wins. That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oops. And it looks
Oops.
like the rest of Spectres just
Oh,
fucking
yep.
pulls up and just annihilates the fucking Rift Sharks, and it looks like this
Yeah,
is
they
probably
whipped up the wallet.
yeah, they whip out the wallet. They say, "I am Amazon. You guys are fucking small local companies. It's over for you." Yeah, ratio. They fucking rebranded to X on the internet, so they're no longer relevant, I guess. Rift Sharks is washed. Should just be a Baron angle, and then just walk it mid, honestly. Who's gonna stop you, really? Yeah, they just ripped this Baron apart. Like,
Yeah.
Joksho plus Demonic, you actually just take no damage on the Diana, and
What do you think?
you just have so much damage, so. He does manage to get tagged. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
Oh my lord, it's so fucking a Jover, man!
You know, what do you do at this point?
You cry. Hidiri does manage
Yeah.
to finish the Stride Breaker here. Yeah, his stride sure has been broken this game, I will say, but yeah, they're just gonna send all these Baron waves into the side of Sharks, and it should just be GG from here. There's literally no way they can lose this. Darius does have the Force of Nature, so I honestly don't think anyone on the side of Sharks can fucking kill this Darius, so Mythic's just chilling between two towers, you know, not
Yeah.
listening.
So true.
Yeah. They have a decent map split here, I think, the 3-2, where like Diana can hover the Zoe and just like try to force out these side turrets. Just trying to close out the game consistently. Darius opting to rotate mid just to Baron these minions so they're a little harder for the side of Sharks to kill. And then the ulti coming out from the Maokai here looking for the Diana, but this Diana is a little tanky. Ulti coming out onto 3. Honestly, like, they could just fucking walk at the inhib, but like, just a kill onto Swain, a kill onto Maokai here. Darius just getting these resets, and the game is just over.
Yeah.
It's a little Jover.
There's just literally nothing you can do at that point, and you're just kind
Yeah.
of suffering.
A bit of a slaughter on the side of Spectres here. That's insane.
Oh, game
What a
2 will
crazy
absolutely be better. Game 2, because now I feel
Yeah.
like Rift Sharks is gonna know and identify what their problems are and
Yeah.
how to fix it. Drafting Heimerdinger and Leash. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think obviously the MVP here is Cerberus, obviously. Man was
Cerberus
fucking
is
peeing
crazy.
in the side of Sharks, bro. Like, he was just dropping W's from Africa and obliterating everyone. Super good performance from him. I do want to give Mythic a little credit, though. I think his Nautilus was really good in setting up his AD carry. The early bush play was super good. I don't know who called that, but just, like, having the foresight to plan out those kind of level 1s is super good.
Absolutely.
And they just had really good synergies in draft, so, or just like really good synergy in general. Really love to see it, so we'll have to see how this game 2 shakes out.
Can't wait to see what they cook up in draft this time.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy from the side of Spectres. This is all like kind of standard Spectre stuff. Like, this is stuff you'd expect from Spectres in general.
True.
Just a lot of comfort, and it just paid off for them. Like, this is just what happens when you draft like 5 comfort champions and they all know what they're doing. So I guess, I don't know if Caesarius has played a lot of Diana, but he looks pretty comfortable on it, and it just.
I think he's been
performed really
playing.
well.
I think he's been playing a lot of Diana.
He's been playing it a little bit, yeah. Champ's not too hard, also, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She's one of the easier junglers. Like, I can probably successfully jungle on her.
Yeah. But yeah.
And that's saying a lot.
Right, Ezreal has won the Kaisa matchup. That's really funny.
That's
I was
crazy.
just looking at the stats, but yeah, we'll see how they choose to recover. Do we know if there's any changes in teams, or? I'll ask Dean.
Yeah. I doubt it, honestly. Doesn't really feel like there'd be.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe I'm cray. You know? Alright.
Alright.
Oh, bye, Noam. Bye, Noam.
I do actually.
Go piss, girl.
I think it'd be
Okay. Dean says there are no changes, and it looks like Spectres is still opting for the Nylocarthus ban. Sharks still banning the Echo, as usual. They're on red side this time, so maybe it'll be a little easier from the side of Rift Sharks. I imagine we'll probably see just similar bans. Lilia ban still, Renekton ban, sure. It looks like the Kaisa ban is taken away from Cerberus, which is interesting. He did sort of like walk all over Rift Sharks with that pick, so I think that's decent adaptation. And it looks like it's the Ivern from Caesarius. Let's go!
That's crazy. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah. There's like a couple okay counters in the Ivern, so we'll have to see which one they pull out. Champion's really good right now, I think, but it's pretty comp dependent.
Ivern's so much fun as well.
Yeah, and it looks like we're opting for the Kazakhs and the Nautilus. That's really interesting. I know Hadiri does play Rengar, so I'm surprised we didn't just for fun the Rengar here. But
The
Kazakhs
Rengar
is
would have been
also
crazy. They're probably going like a safer pick, you know?
Yeah.
Safe in this house.
Yeah. And it looks like the Nautilus is taken away from the side of Mythic, so we're gonna see a Bard locked in. And a Vayne!
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
I
Like,
don't
no
think Vayne is
shot.
super bad here, like honestly, but it is blind, so there's like a lot of counters. Honestly, if I was Riftstrikes, I would try to look for a Draven angle. The Draven Nautilus sounds gross into Vayne Bard, but
Oof.
it looks like they are just opting for the Ashe instead. They're a little coward off. This could also be a Vayne top.
Ash is also just like a solid
Avery
pick.
top.
I know Spectres is huge Ash fans.
Yeah,
and
I
everyone's
think
spamming, Ash is the best ADC, blah blah blah, you know.
Yeah, Champ's pretty good, so.
You think?
I know Slam Aphelios Madge. I don't know how the Aphelios Vayne matchup is, but I would have preferred the Slam Draven. That's more ego, but looks like a Darius is banned from the side of Strikes, just trying to
Draven
keep
would have
Avery
been
off
crazy.
of her. And it looks like a Irelia banner from Spectres just to keep Anne off these comfort champions. So.
Oof. Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. Dinon Aphelios.
Oh yeah, Dinon Aphelios is crazy in general.
Yeah,
I hope that's.
ban.
Oh yeah, that's kind of necessary, methinks.
Yeah. Another Fiora ban. Fair enough. Well, let's see what the pick is here from Rift Sharks. I am very curious. Another Maokai pick. Are we still blinding the Maokai top? You have no flex
No
for this.
way. This is crazy. No way we're doing this.
Hadiri has been, or no, that's fucking Maokai top. Fucking Joel has been sentenced to Maokai duty, I suppose.
Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate.
Here, I'll ping him. Baby cage or something. Sentenced to Maokai duty.
Unfortunate. How will he recover from this?
Oh my gosh, it is the Vayne top. Okay.
No way. No.
That's kind of based.
That is kind of clutch, though. Giga Chad, truly.
So it looks like it is the Vayne top into Draven 80 carry with the, or it could be Vayne
So
mid.
hyped for this.
It could be
I
Draven
love.
mid too.
That's true. I love how Spectres cooks. I love how Spectres cooks. They win game one and they just start cooking. Those hoes.
Yeah, I imagine it's a Bramis jungle, or no, it's Bramis top. I think I have no fucking idea. It could be Ivern mid for all I fucking know. I feel like Bramis top into Maokai is kind of doomer champed though. I feel like it should be Vayne top, Ramus jungle, Ivern mid. I don't know if Greer plays Ivern though, which would be very funny.
I don't know. Regardless, the Ivern in this comp is hilarious.
Yeah, this should be a fun game too. Holy shit, they're slamming down the gauntlet. The ego is here, bro.
The ego is here. Ego perseveres, though.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Also, in regards to this Coke flavor, I feel like it's more berry flavored than
Oh my god. No one's gonna kill you.
the cherry Coke flavored. So What if we didn't want to talk about matchups, Noam? What then? Huh?
You die. You die. That's what you get.
Send you to the abyss? Fair enough. I mean, there's... Yeah, okay. So it looks like no one's really moved. So I imagine... To be fair, if Kha'Zix does manage to pop off here, this Kha'Zix does go kind of crazy. I would like to see a Duskblade into Edge of Night build from Hadiri here. Edge of Night just makes it really hard for Rammus and Ivern to catch him out. So I think that's probably the wave, and then maybe look for Cyrilda. So
Wait, what was?
yep.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep, 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 yep. For sure, for sure.
Surely.
Surely.
Wait, do you actually know the lane assignments? Who's going where?
Oh, that's kind of clutch if you know.
You think it's Rammus support?
Ooh.
There's no way.
Okay, but like, what if? That'd be crazy.
That would be really funny if it's like Bard support or something.
I want Bard top, actually. Not even gonna lie. Give me the Chime Minister. I love Blake playing Bard top.
Yeah, I do.
He's
miss
so
that.
real. He's so real for
Oh,
that.
it's Iron support.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. Are they fucking around in drafts, or what's the angle here? I don't think these are locked per se. So
Hmm.
it is Vayne top, I think, assuredly.
Yeah, which is certainly a pick.
One could classify it as a little villainous, yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. A little offensive.
Hadiri
Hidiri's
is
a
a
famed Ramisator. I didn't know
Wait,
that.
how? This champion is so easy to counter. Who?
I don't know. He's
Brewer
just
is hovering for
annoying.
Bard. Oh my gosh, wait. Mythic does lock in the Ivern. Okay, it is Ivern and Rammus jungle. You know what? And it's
You know
Bard mid.
Oh,
let him cook.
Of all the lanes I was expecting, it wasn't mid. It was not on the first of my list. You know. You called not Bard support, yeah.
I think I win. True. Honestly,
That's true.
you're kind of based for that one.
Good for you, Queen. Oh, why is this locked? Alright. 3-minute timer.
Yeah.
What about it now? Key matchups? Absolutely. Champ matchups?
Yeah, there's no data apparently. Draven is like statistically garbage into Vayne or Ashe in this server. Sure. I don't really know ADC matchups like that. I don't know how it's actually supposed to go, but
You certainly
makes
know. You certainly know, Mr. Jungler.
I certainly should, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Spectres is all first timing their champions. That's so
They're
base.
just really up to no good, huh?
Adiri is back on the Kha'Zix. He did have a really stellar for champion, so.
Pretty nasty.
Alright. Noam is saying Spectres can have the Metabusters name. Yeah, we relinquished that one a while ago. Maybe I'll bring
you
it
guys
back for
succumbed.
a different matchup, so. Yeah, Dean is 8-1 on the Ashe though. He is getting a little carried by his time playing with me as his jungler. I think surely that is the take, and it looks like Anne is 7-3 on the Swain. So might be Dean Nautilus. Maybe I can see that
True. Yeah.
too. Wait, aren't you still loading into Spectator? Yeah. Oh, lol.
Lol. Haha.
Lamau. Never mind. A
I
little
love
fragile.
right. Small indie company.
True.
True.
Yeah. Oh, also, I hit Act 2 in Baldur's Gate, and
Oh, crazy.
I don't know if anyone on stream cares about spoilers for the game, but I hit the dark. I'm almost at the tower.
The Moonrise
So
Towers, yeah.
yeah. I'm super excited.
I'm
It's
sorry.
looks like a fun romp. So through the
What?
towers.
I love Baldur's Gate.
Okay,
Little
Stanley, I didn't spoil anything. It's just the towers are
Stanley
just a
should
place.
be. Stanley shouldn't be at the towers. Stanley's at the towers now. It's not spoiler. Stanley's fine. I
Okay.
know exactly where Stanley is in his in his Baldur's Gate run.
Okay.
He can't lie to me.
True.
Bless you. Everyone bless Jonah. Bless you,
Bless
Jonah.
you, Jonah. Yeah. I did do the Githyanki Grish question mark? Crash? I don't know how you
Krish?
say that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was very fun.
I
That was really
bet.
interesting.
Yeah. My God,
Yeah. I'm a Lazel supporter, so
you're a Lazel supporter. Oh,
yeah.
do you just like to be degraded?
Okay, to be fair, in my run, hold on. I am romancing Karlach in this run, so
Okay, yeah, I love women. Shout out.
yeah, shout out to women.
Oh, skin review, Spirit Blossom Vein Top by Avery. Old God Ivern is a crazy skin, and I hate Cerberus for having Gladiator Draven. That's the most racist Draven skin, and that scares me.
Yeah, it is a bit of a racism skin. Like if you play this skin, you're a little certified. You're on a list somewhere.
Yeah, you're not getting by.
The FBI knows your location. You are not getting into the pearly gates. So
Oh my God, that's crazy.
yeah, Caesarius is opting for the ghost. Hidiri does have the what's this rune called? First strike. So they're looking for a more assassin playstyle, and it looks like Joel is opting for the combat setup so that you can get the sapling procs so that you don't have to deal with this cringe vein champion as hard.
True.
But yeah, that looks like the side of Rift Sharks is looking for the invade instead, and it
Those
looks like
naughty little
Caesarius has
guys.
spotted them out. So they're fishing, bro.
They're always
That's
invading. They're always up to no good.
yeah. Spectres does spot it out though, and they do tell them to go fish. So
Go fish, bro. That Kazakh skin is so funny.
yeah, this skin is like I think he said it was like, or Rexus said it's like banned in competitive play because the
Oh my
W looks
God.
really hard to see.
Oh
So
great. Oh my God. Pay to win. Pay to win, Hadiri.
true, actually.
Last resort.
Hidiri chatting
Cheating.
on God
True. He'll
is
never
opting to
recover
let
from
his bot
this.
to make his bot lane leash again. So it looks like it is a blue start for Kazakhs. You do want to path up into the Vayne though. Just like if Maokai hits the W, the Vayne is fucking dead. Like there's no way she's escaping the Kazakhs in the Maokai CC. So I do like this pathing a little more this game versus a Vayne top. So we'll have to see if our young Rammus friend has the read on that and counter gank in response.
Surely not.
Alright, yeah, and Vayne is just gonna sit there and auto the Maokai from range. Joel is just perma suffering. First Darius top, and the range top laner comes back to haunt him again. So
Certainly good things. Certainly good things.
yeah, this
This
is
would
what
not.
happens when you
This would break a man.
yeah.
Yeah, this would break a man.
Yeah, he certainly is encouraging the top laner allegations. He is the weak side police.
Oh
He
boy.
he is punishing these weak siders, bro.
Yeah. Weak side police. Avery is just continuously a problem. No matter where you go. This problem.
Punch the lead.
Yeah. Yeah. Hidiri is pathing up, but the Rammus is also topside, so there's a counter gank angle. Guru is just sitting these minions. Is even on the CS versus the Swain, so that's kind of impressive, honestly.
That is impressive.
Only 2 CS down. Pretty good. And it looks like Kazakhs did just opt for the 6 clear. Rammus is here just to watch for the counter gank. This is pretty smart from Caesarius. Yeah, just prevents the Vayne from getting ganked, and that was just a really good setup from Caesarius. I like that a lot. Knowing where the Kazakhs wants to be, so... Honestly, if Kazakhs had gone for an earlier gank, I think he might have been able to counter it still, so... Just really knowledgeable on the pathing there. Not much else is really happening.
Yeah, we're staying
Buttons are
pretty
sitting
steady.
Yeah,
Oh, with the
Caesarius is
gank.
looking for the mid-lane gank.
Oh, the
ghost and
flash.
W coming out. Guru is also ghosting the tunnel coming out just to try to cut him off, but Hidiri is here. Ian hits the W, but nothing else has really gotten here. Dean did look for the rotate. Oh my gosh, the hook onto Mythic. Could be an
Ooh.
angle here. Ignite comes
Have to
out.
heal.
And the heal flash does come out just to stop the play. Kazakhs is bot side here though.
Ooh.
And there is an angle here. The flash hook comes out from Dean. Looks like the Kazakhs is here in time. And first blood going over to the Kazakhs. Draven does flash out just to get away from the Draven, just to keep the passive stacks up. So good luck from the side of Rift Sharks to try to.
If Draven
get a little
loses
info
stacks,
back,
you know,
but-
that's certainly a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Gruer has slain Guap Guap. I love Gruer on Bard. This is hilarious. My goat.
Yeah, really good setup from Caesarius here, just falling in, and then Ram is comboing and to death, and then the Bard stun coming out just to secure the kill. Super good stuff.
Certainly up to no good as well, though.
Yeah. This is game 2 for us, so
Finally starting. Let's go.
looks like a dragon is taken from the side of Rift Sharks. Chemtech dragon does go over. This is like the worst dragon, but it is okay. Caesarius does manage to hit the combo here, but
Oh,
Joel does not care. Walks away.
Iconic, truly.
Hidiri does have the Dirk now, so they are pretty strong. Dirk power spikes are really good.
Bless you.
Yep.
Very
Thank you.
sorry I didn't bless you. You forgive me.
No, I don't forgive you, but it's okay.
Oh, oh, wow, okay.
Looks like Joel is angling here. And is up here as well. The W coming out from the Kai'Sa. The Ghost comes out from the Vayne. The ulti comes out as well. Just walking away. The Kazakhs leaps in.
Ooh,
Doesn't
the
manage to hit.
flash.
The flash is coming out. And Vayne might just go try to execute. They see him walking into the bush. Should know that he's trying to blast cone over. But Hidiri, or fucking Gruer is here. The shield comes out. Wait a second, the gang's out here! And the Q secures the kill onto Hidiri. That's so crazy. Sick roam from Iron right here. When the squad pull up, bro. Sheesh.
That's not looking so great for the side of our Sharks again.
Yeah, I mean, the gold lead is still pretty even. You just really have to deny this Draven passive, so we'll have to see how it goes. See
Oh,
if
I lost the
cap
rat.
it or not. Oh, Rammus did buy steel caps here. It's like okay, I guess. No Bramble. That's true. I don't think you need Bramble first all the time on Rammus. I don't mind the boots first purchase just to like get a little
Speedy.
mobility. Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Mathematically incorrect. So true. I mean, the heal cut is really good in this game, so I don't blame you too much for wanting that first. Draven has hit 150 stacks of adoration.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
this will be
good
like
stuff.
Rex's Draven, where he just never cashes it in until 30 minutes and then cries in chat about it all day.
Insane flame.
True.
Insane Flame.
Rex
For your
being
own
here.
teammate.
I flame everyone. That's my job.
That's true. It is your
I keep
job.
people honest, bro. Gru's
You're
just walking around.
You're a little messed up for that.
This could not be true. Okay, the Q coming out onto the Ashe. The Draven is juggling these axes. The world's latest cleanse onto the Ashe arrow, but does manage to save him. Darius is here, but Kha'Zix does have evolved Q, so this should be a one fight for Kha'Zix. The W coming out. Ulti come out from the Kha'Zix. Just looking for the angle here. Caesarius does pop Ghost. The Bard ulti coming out and does manage to tag up Ann here, but Caesarius does manage to get out, so worth? I think so. Okay, and it looks like it is Lethality Ashe from Michael here. That's really interesting. I guess it's just to like counter the Rammus, because you don't really want to go like lethal tempo and stuff into Rammus, because it'll just kill you. You'll kill yourself hitting him, which is very tragic, but I think that's a decent adaptation from them. Yeah, you could. I don't know. I think it's fine. Like, lethality has a lot of value. You already have like DPS on your team, so it's not the worst, I think. How many stacks of server is that? Can you check real quick?
How many is at Brewer at?
18. He's at 18.
18.
It isn't.
They call me the chime. They call me the chime minister.
Yeah, I think that's kind of low for Bard. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, he's fired.
It might
then.
be okay.
Might be okay.
It looks like Hadiri is starting this Rift Herald still with no prio once again. Ulti comes out from Hadiri. The Swain ulti does come out. The Ashe arrow does go wide, but the Swain is here. The ulti coming out. The flash has to be burned, but the Maiden is going in. Does manage to get picked up by the Kha'Zix. The Maokai is here as well. Looks like they should be able to pick up Caesarius here. Looks like the tunnel is taken and they are free to just go restart the Rift Herald, so. Alright, I was flaming Hadiri for this Herald start. I still think it was kind of iffy, given the setup, but they do manage to turn it around with the rotation. No, it was just Swain just had first rotate on the Bard, so the ulti went crazy there. That's so crazy.
That's so funny.
I won't repeat that one for the cast, but if you're watching the stream, you can know I'm typing sometimes. So, yeah.
No one be talking. No one's a little chatter, except not actually in chat.
If I unmute myself, you guys will hear my cough, so I will spare you.
Oh,
Okay.
so considerate.
Yeah. Looks like the Even Shroud is picked up from the Maokai here. Same concept as last game, I guess, which is fine. I don't know. I feel like you could just go lock it, but maybe I'm just locking it so it does. Swain does manage to hit the pull onto the Rammus here, get a fat chunk of damage out, and it looks like Rift Strikes is just setting up for this dragon here.
Pretty easy secured, it seems.
Yeah, they got Herald Crash. They are getting 2 dragons, so this is just looking a lot cleaner from the side of Rift Sharks into this little funkier draft from the side of Spectres. A little too much ego maybe, but honestly, you win game 1, you're allowed to do, so.
True.
Draven is at 250 stacks of Adoration, so doing their best Rex cosplay here.
Oh my god.
Avery is also
never cash it in.
Yeah, Avery is also free hitting these tower platings versus Joel. Yeah, true. That is true. Rex does not watch these, but I will still make the joke because I like making fun of him.
TM.
So cool. But yeah, not really much going on here. Nothing really to fight for. Guru might be caught here. The arrow goes wide, everything. So they just give it up here. Oh my gosh, never mind. Hadiri is going deep. Caesarius is still trying to gank the Maokai for some reason. I don't know. Bored, I guess. I feel like you have a better option.
That's so funny.
To look for ganks, so. Kha'Zix did offer the Q evolve first, so they're trying to like snowball and play super aggressive. They got an 117 buff. So Hook does manage to land onto the Draven. They do ulti the Ashe instead, and it looks like Hadiri is here to try to pick up this Draven passive. Oh my gosh, and the shutdown or the League of Draven stacks is denied. Huge for the side of Rift Shark, just to prevent that ticking time bomb from going off.
They definitely learned from first game, I think, so far.
To be fair, the gold lead is still pretty close for the side of Spectres. Like, they're keeping gold pretty even. It's starting to split a little bit. It's like a 2k now, which isn't significant, but Rift Shark is winning the game of it. I think Hadiri is sort of like, does have a huge gold lead onto the Rammus, but this is kind of what happens when you don't get a lot of stuff done early on Rammus, so. Guru is looking here. This man should get a lot of damage on. He has the Night Harvester. That's kind of based.
That is crazy. What is he doing? Oh my god. Icon.
Is it really standard? I feel like Proto might be better, no? The lane Bard? Okay. You get a dash, bro. What do you mean? Haste is boring, dude. You get another dash, bro. Dash mobility is OP in this game. You don't understand. Nay. You know what gives damage? Proto Belt. Thoughts? Oh my gosh, Hadiri is looking for the Vayne here. Is kind of getting kited out, but Vayne does make it out alive. Oh. Yeah, Rift Strikes is just inching this game ahead. Ulti comes out from the Maokai here. Or not Maokai, the Rammus here, and it looks like Guru is on the killing spree on the Bard. That's so based.
Yeah, it looks like Rift Sharks kind of lost their lead that they had. But they still could take it back.
Yeah, I don't think they've even lost the lead. Like,
the mid lane's just a little scuffed.
Yeah, Caesarius is doing a really good job on punishing and for mispositioning with the Bards, so super well played. That is true. And does have the Leandres completed though, so it should be pretty strong in fights. Does opt for the Tabbies or the plated into their comp, which makes a lot of sense. You have a Vayne, you have a Draven. That's most of their damage, so it doesn't really help you versus the Rammus Bard, but it should scale a little bit better. So we'll have to see how it goes. Honestly, if this was still the Catalyst version of Abyssal Mask, I would have said Abyssal Mask is kind of based here, but it's like Dean is fishing for these hooks, but not really much happening here. They're probably just going to try to set up for Soul as their win condition. Infernal Soul with like Kha'Zix W and Ashe W is really crazy. Hook does hit from Dean. Arrow does also hit onto the Ivor. Daisy does come out, and it looks like Hadiri is also here to try to get this, but Cyrus almost gets a kill back onto Hadiri, but does not manage to convert. Just not enough damage quite yet. So super unfortunate from Cyrus, but but the Rammus is here. The ulti comes out, doesn't manage to hit the top. The stun coming out onto Dean, and looks like nothing really comes of it. So super drift, yeah, the ghost, bro. You gotta go fast. His name do be Barry Allen, bro. And it looks like they do opt to just take the Infernal Drake on the B side of Spectres. No one really wants to check into it, which is kind of surprising, but Joel is here to try to take this. Hadiri is opting just to take the Rift Herald up top, so pretty fair trade. If you use this Rift Herald correctly, you can get like a couple towers, and that's a huge gold swing back in your favor for Rift Sharks. So we'll have to see how he uses it. Looks like Ivor does opt for the Moonstone Renewer. I do actually think Shrek a bit better nowadays on Ivor, just because you want the move speed. The chain healing doesn't really do a whole lot for you. Oh my gosh, and Guru is here to try to defend his jungle blue, but Avery does queue forward, try to ease the Kha'Zix into the wall, but oh my gosh, the Guru does so much damage. The insane combo. The ulti coming out to save his Vayne! Oh, but the
it's not good
came out
enough.
from Joel. And the Bard is desperately trying to do damage to this Maokai, but takes no damage because Zarius is running. Does manage to get away. The Ivern is here on the playback, but I don't know if they have the damage to kill anyone. They're trying for it. The ulti comes out, and Guru goes unstoppable. Michael is also here to continue this fight. World's longest fight, by the way. Holy shit. So yeah, 2 for 2. Definitely an interesting play from Spectres, but they do manage to get a couple kills in response, and that's not too bad for them. Gold lead stays about the same, so nothing really comes of it, just a couple of kills traded back and forth. Guru is 5-0 on the Draven. Or 5-0 on the Bard mid.
Bard
Draven
mid.
did manage to get tower bot lane, which is kind of big. Gets him a little gold in his pocket. Gets him a little closer to the Ashe. Can you check how many stacks he has again? Back up to 200 stacks, which isn't too bad. It's back to the point where if you get a shutdown on the Draven, it could be a really good tempo swing for you guys. Ashe did opt for the Eclipse instead of the Duskblade, which is pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen Eclipse Ashe before. Most people opt for Duskblade for the haste.
That's true.
But I think the shield could be okay here, I guess, versus the Rammus. Sure, why not?
Sure.
Looks like a play was trying to be made onto the Swain, but just both Spectres members just leaving the fight immediately, knowing that they can't win it with the Swain ulti up. Swain ulti does go down, so there is an angle here. The Draven ult comes out, and the clutch fucking...
Oh my gosh.
Huge shutdown for the side of Draven, and it looks like Cesarius is trying to continue this play, but is getting CC'd on tower. Shield comes out from the Ivern. He does manage to pick up another. Draven is trying to do damage to these tanks, but Draven damage into tanks.
Lamau. Oh my god.
Yeah, Vayne is getting some tower damage topside, so but it looks like they might go try to punish that. So might suicide for this tower, honestly.
Worth maybe?
Yeah, Spectres does manage to get mid tower here. Oh, he does manage to get the top tower too. So this is a pretty good map swing for the side of Spectres, just getting map tempo back. The gold lead is super evened up now, so well played from the side of Spectres to get these objectives. They're really utilizing the power that they have. Hadiri has a crit cloak after buying Edge of Night. There's no way we're
No way.
blocked her, right? There's no way. There's no. You also don't build this fucking crit cloak item on fucking Kha'Zix. Okay, Hadiri is like #1 Boris fucking... Dude, Hadiri is literally trying to get Boris's kids through college. Like, hello? Man is literally like solo funding the college funder right now. This is so insane, bro. Okay, and the Lich Bane picked up from the Bard. This is kind of Sigma male activity detected. Like, you're just going for these pops on the gushy characters, so... Super based. Cesarius is here just to try to pick up N again. Ulti comes out and just trading ultis, but honestly, you always take the Swain ulti over the Rammus ulti. Like, the Rammus ulti just has more value. A little bit of an early cleanse from Cerberus, but does manage to get him out of harm's way, so it's not the worst. Looks like Cesarius is just hard rotating down for this dragon. Swain is on a base here, but has no ulti, so Spectres should know that and should be keeping track of that kind of stuff before this dragon spawns. Looks like Hadiri did go for the Edge of Night at least. Like I said, he was paying attention to me, kind of. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like Spectres is fishing for an engage here, but we'll have to see if they're able to find it with no ulti. Ivern ult did go down. It is a little tricky for Cesarius to find an angle here now. They're fishing though. Cesarius is body blocking for his Ivern pretty hard here. The ulti comes out from the Maokai. Stuns are coming out and they just have to like give so much pressure to the side of Sharks. Super well played. Guess Sharks was able to utilize the Rammus ulti cooldown more so than the Swain ulti cooldown. And looks like Swain is going pretty big here. The double kill coming out. It could be just a Baron angle. Yeah, looks like they are just setting this up here. Everyone else is here. Spectres is like just hard sending for it. Maokai is also.
I think
here
they have
though,
to.
so.
Oh, miss the
Yeah.
asshole though. I think they
I
have
don't
to
think
hard send it here.
matters. Guru does get
Oh.
hooked. It looks like it might be a pick from the side of Riptide.
Finally, that 5-0 end of Bard's Reign of Terror.
Yeah. Still going massive this game? Yeah, a little.
You could say that. Definitely way better improvements than last game.
Yeah. So
No longer, you know, they're in a position that they can do what they need to.
Yeah. I will say though, props to Spectres for keeping this game so even on a really silly draft. So it is kind of funny to see. But Earth Strikes is showing that they can still compete versus other teams. So bit of a better performance from them. So we love to see it.
Do you think Spectres was like throwing a little too confident?
Yeah, but like I think that's fine. Like you have a game to throw. So this team doesn't seem like a weak mental team. So
Absolutely, I agree.
Stanley, I think the Draven gold was like 500. Sorry, I've been like talking about the game. So reading chat. Or something.
Reading chat, impossible.
Oh, it was 565. I was right. I'm just us.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I think honestly, if I was Draven, I'd probably want collector, LDR third, but into like all these HP tanks, or into Maokai, into Nautilus, into Swain. Like there's a lot of HP stacking, so I would prefer that. Hadiri does opt for the collector. Sure, man. Boris is fanboy over here. Getting his kids through college. Setting up the pension, the 401k. You know how it is, the Roth IRA. He's got it all, bro. Really just funneling money into Boris, kind of based.
For sure.
Yeah, Dean's opting for the Thornmail here, which is pretty good into all these auto attack champions. I would have preferred the Frozen Heart on him. I think it has a lot of value here, but sure. Yeah, I think any lethality item is better here. You could also just go for LDR. I think, or not LDR. Sorrel does. Sorrel does pretty good here. Zayas is looking for the angle, but like he's just getting green spotted on, and it looks like Hadiri does get on a killing spree here. Maokai is sticking to this Draven pretty hard, and it's probably just the end of the. Does manage to pick up the Ivern here. See if they can close out the game here. Alright. I am curious to see how the Nautilus pick is going to be handled game 3.
Yeah, I think it's smart of them to take it away.
Yeah,
you know.
Spectres gives Rift Sharks blue side. They could first pick the Nautilus and just handshake the Nautilus Rel, or not Rel, Nautilus Leona matchup. Which could be an angle, honestly, but we'll have to see. This game is also not over yet. I'm kind of just talking like it's over. I think it's kind of over, but Rift Strikes do still need to close out this game, so.
True. I do think they will clutch up, though. I feel like Spectres were really thrown off.
I think they're just playing for fun a little bit.
I agree. We get a little silly.
Yeah.
You know? I respect
Wait, what
it.
evolve did Hadiri go second? He went wing evolve! Oh!
Is that
That's
crazy? Is that crazy?
Normally I prefer W evolve second, just because it's like more consistent. Dean looking for the ulti onto the Ivern here. They're just looking for this fight. Maokai ult is up, so they could just throw the Maokai ult and start fighting. I don't know why Joel's holding it for next game, I suppose. Hope does come out onto the Vayne here to take up Maokai. Looks like Ash is getting dove on, but Michael does manage to kite him out, and it looks like the Swain does go pretty big here. And it looks like Infernal Soul. Yeah.
Ooh, alright.
Learn from the master.
Oh, my boy
I
Eric.
thought you were gonna say yourself because you play Nautilus too, but you know what? That's also based.
That's so funny. Absolutely.
I don't have that much ego. Maybe you should. Thought of that one.
No, not. There shouldn't be more than one Mason in the world. There really shouldn't.
Yeah, so true.
There can only be one.
Alright, and Rift Sharks is just picking up these outer towers, just trying to close out the game consistently, so.
We're just hanging out now. We're just hanging out now, yeah. Yeah, Jonah? Oh. Oh. How dare he speak? Sarah Queen player?
Yeah.
Is that what the... Okay. Jonah. Jonah. Who's your favorite Sarah Queen player? The biased answer is no one. Silly cats. Oh,
Michael DC, not BM.
not BM.
I swear.
That's crazy.
Personally, I think this is a bit of a DoorDash pause angle.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Server owners in the game. Certainly a Dean moment. Certainly. I love DoorDash pauses. Alright, we're ready. Unpausing. Yep. Crazy.
It looks like Rift Strikes is just starting this Baron here. The ulti for fun. The Ashe, kind of based.
I think they just like rush it down mid or no?
Yeah.
I'd figured.
Black Cleaver is picked up from the Ashe, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, they just get the Baron. They should just
Yeah, immediately back. Yeah, run it down, man.
And it looks like we're going on to the game 3.
Let's go. I love content. I love content. Granted, I should be talking more, but we love content. You're carrying.
It's fine.
You're clutch
had,
for
like,
that,
2 things of caffeine are fine. Being
though. Just 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these just like walking at their team for fun and he's like kill them. The rest of the team shows up just to end the game here. And it looks like game
Double
3
kill.
inbound.
They all have bounties. Look how gross that is. Huge.
I think MVP for this game is honestly gonna go to Joel here. Dean had a really good Nautilus performance, but I think Joel has been really clutch on these ultimates. So
Joel was absolutely clutch. I love Joel.
Also, I don't think Joel has gotten an MVP this year or this season, so I'm gonna give it to him because Dean has like 5. He can share the wealth.
Dean definitely can share the wealth. Joel is also just
we're
iconic.
trying to fix the wealth inequality in the server. It's okay.
Oh, true.
And it looks like the Nexus is exploding. So, oh wait, they didn't respawn. Never mind. I'm a liar.
Bomba. Oh, the taunt. What will they do? How will they recover?
So I've managed to go for throw this point. Thank you, Hadouken.
Thank you, Hadira. And there it goes.
Imagine getting MVP. Sadly, true. Honestly, sorry, King.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh no.
Right.
That's sick.
What do you think some of your predictions are for game 3? What are you hoping to see, maybe?
Honestly, I think Spectres just reverts back to game 1 draft. You don't
Mm,
really have to do anything crazy, honestly.
that's true. That's true.
Like, there's
You think they're
game
gonna
1
win?
draft works. Like, I think so.
Okay.
Even though Rift Sharks looked a lot better, even on a
It is
Grief draft,
okay.
like Spectres was
No,
pretty
it
close.
is okay.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't think. I just don't think. Rift Sharks has the teeth to compete when Spectres is like trying to win the game. I don't know. We'll have to see though.
To
Hadiri
be
did look a
fair.
lot better on the Kazakhs than the uh Maokai. Sorry, I'm like blinking super hard.
It's okay.
The Adderall's wearing off, you understand?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Surely.
What does that
Um,
sure mean, huh?
what? I'm just a kind little guy. What can I say?
That's fucked up. I
What?
don't deserve this slander.
Yeah, okay. Um, I do think they got their silly out.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what they whip up. I don't think they have to change anything too much from game 1 draft, but they might just for content purposes. So
You think?
yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. Uh, this team is just way too consistent. So
It's true. That's true. They are. I like how Nutbusters was last season. You know, like why every season it's a repeat. Like why is there a reign of terror? I wonder.
sure. Yeah. I
Maybe it's
just
like
don't.
the friendship buff. Like they're
Maybe
IRL
that makes sense.
friends. Friendship buff. I think
Maybe
that's a real
honestly,
thing. I think that's a real thing. I believe in friendship buff.
I think Stanley gets or Fuza gets MVP before Stanley. There's no way. What is this Stanley slander in general? That's crazy. It's
Stop
okay.
playing for your
Stanley,
team
literally,
and
it's
start
just
playing
because
for win. Hmm.
I'm just saying, bro, if I was casting, I'd use MVP. It's okay, bro. This is
Oh
not a
my
bias
god.
caster moment. Don't worry.
Don't
Looks like
worry.
game
First
game
pick.
3 is starting, and it looks like Spectre is opting to ban the Kha'Zix, which is fair. Karthus, Kha'Zix, and the Renekton banned out for Spectres, and it's just a first pick Nautilus. And it looks like Spectres is just going into the Nautilus Leona handshake. Fair.
Hmm.
I think we talked about this earlier, so
Yeah. Absolutely crazy.
wonder what they followed up with. The Kaisa is banned, so we'll have to see a new AD carry pick. But I doubt they just blind the ADC right here. Oh, they just do. Ashe is pretty good here. Pairs decently with Leona, a lot of long range stuns. So,
Mm.
we probably are doing podcast right after the honesty,
You quick like that?
huh?
You quick
Yeah.
like that?
I just need to get some water, and then I should be good. I wonder what the response is into the Ashe. Honestly, if I was Rift Sharks, I would be eyeing the Silas here. Like Silas is super great here, but
Yeah, and it's not banned this time.
yeah. I think Maokai is fine. Where you're using it as the flex again. Yawn.
Yawn.
I sleep. Dude, Joel is chained to this Maokai, bro. I see
Joel
the
is
shackles, bro.
Jade. Break him
Like, bro,
free.
break your shackles, bro. We're talking about locking in Silas, and it looks like a Diana is locked inside of her. So, or not
Inshallah,
Rift
he will never
Spectres.
recover.
So, this is pretty fair. If I was Rift Sharks, I would just slam Silas on this next rotation. Like, it's so good here. I imagine we'll see a lot of the same advance. Probably Darius, VR advance, or Poppy, Swain, or it looks like we'll have to see what Spectres chooses to lock in. So. Yeah, see, we're literally just reverting. Oh, I don't think we talked about the Twitch. The Twitch is pretty good. I imagine it's probably Michael's Twitch. So
Oh, yeah.
I think this is another new champion for him. So.
Definitely exciting. We had a Twitch game by Will. Was it yesterday?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is the Diana Yasuo of Legend, bro.
Oh
I'm so
my
excited.
god, the knockups.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a pretty common pairing with the Diana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
I'd
see.
still be angling for a Silas here, honestly. I don't know. Like send it jungle maybe. I know people hate on Silas jungle. It's like kind of fun. That's it. That's all I got. Only
I
input.
got.
Yeah. Malphite. I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess. Just send the Malphite top into Yasuo. Yasuo can't kill him inside lane, so. Where's
Oh boy.
Rammus? Real. We'll have to see what the mid lane pick is then, because I'm assuming it's and mid here. Um, you have like a couple options, and it is the Silas. Let's go! I
Let's
called it.
go. Let's go. That's crazy that you
Honestly,
called
if I
that.
was Spectres, I would swap the Yasuo back into mid so you can fist fight the Silas because he can kind of match Silas, or it's like a super skill matchup, and I think Guru could punish the shit out of Anne on Silas, and then you just try to like counterpick the Malphite top with like Cho'Gath or something. But Cho'Gath does kind of play into Silas, so it's like super hard to figure out a counter here. A Talia! Okay! Guru
I'm
on
hype. I'm hype.
Talia!
I'm hype. I'm hype.
This
Absolute
matchup is
banger.
kind of hard for Silas. You can't really get into range. So you can kind of match the rotates. For you can kind of match the rotates from Talia by stealing all. So that's like kind of good, but just like playing the lane is like a little tricky because if you she can E both parts of your E1 and E2. So it's just a kind of hard matchup to play. You probably want to go like Q max so you can actually clear waves a little bit. That's my wager for that's how the Silas matchup should go. So, but yeah, I like the draft from Spectres here. They have been whipping out the Diana Yasuo, and I'm glad to see it come back out. And I do like this Talia counter pick. So
I
again, this
do.
probably
I
should
do
be
love the
another
Tilia.
pink build from the Diana. So excited to see that come out again.
I'm very excited for
I thought it.
how this draft will play out.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Oh
Good luck.
right. Thank you. Wow, Twitch versus Ash is that's
This is overall records, not against each other.
yes. Overall records
Here
of
you go.
the champs. Oh, okay. No data against Maokai versus Diana. I'm kind of surprised actually. Silas versus Talia, obviously no data. I feel like we don't see Talia very much unless it's Stanley, but I might be crazy for that. But that's also I'm also super biased. You know, I'm Andromeda pilled, I say.
It's like because they gave her another.
I cannot wait for this Talia gameplay. I love Talia gameplay because whenever I play Talia, it feels like I'm using my whole brain. I'm using my whole thinker. And as well as the Talia skin that just came out is beautiful. I don't know. Like I love, and I hate how it's a mythic. They're gatekeeping me. They're gatekeeping Talia lovers. But anyway, I think Silas has some decent ults to steal. So I think especially because they didn't ban that. They banned Silas game 1, so I do think that Silas has and also good on Silas. Side note, but I do think that they have some pretty good ults, like Leona ult, Diana ult is kind of crazy.
Oh wait, I can talk. It
I was gonna say.
it is Michael on Twitch and Dean on the Nautilus. By the way, I'm just too lazy to switch that.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's what the Dean did a pretty good Nautilus, pretty nasty Nautilus last game. So yeah, I can't imagine that they would just get off.
Is Nautilus the most played champ this season? He might actually be.
Mythics plays him literally
I
every
will literally
opportunity.
scream. Okay, Nautilus is the most picked, but not the highest presence.
Okay.
36 picks. Next highest is Kaisa with 33.
But
But Kaisa has 53% presence, and Poppy has 53% presence. Nautilus is only on 40.
Oh, wow, okay.
there's something that
Definitely more so this season than anything else, though. Absolutely crazy. I mean, Mythic's just such an enjoyer of it. Which, you know, I cannot blame my goat. Fun champ, you know? Do.
Nautilus is actually 8th all-time in picks, and Kaisa is 3rd in our server.
Who's first? Seraphine?
Seraphine is 1st, yep.
Iconic.
Then it's Nami.
Alright, I'm back.
Jacob.
her ability.
Jacob does have 43 games on it, yes.
Alright, have we loaded into game yet? Are we still waiting?
No, we're still waiting.
Oh my gosh, this... Hey, this Silas has fucking almost 100 games played. Apparently it's done pretty well into the Taliyah, so... Or, it's done better overall into the Taliyah, so... Not too surprising.
Silas
Not
is
too
4th
surprising.
all-time in picks
Oh.
in our server.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
crazy.
That's not horribly surprising, honestly.
He's the first non-bot laner, and the only non-bot laner until you get to Viego with 86 picks.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I love the bot lane. What can I
Go back
say?
to mute now.
I hope I know him. Miss you dearly.
It's nice.
Why is the Andromeda group chat is popping up right now? I don't know what they're saying. They're going crazy.
Alright, so we do have champ matchup data. Apparently Ash has been slamming the shit out of Ash. Or Ash has been slamming the shit out of Twitch. Leona...
Ash is just
It's-
stupid champion smile.
Yeah. Leona into Nautilus has been pretty even, which is what we've been saying. Like, it's pretty much just a handshake lane. In Pro, it's more Nautilus... Or I think it's more Nautilus skewed, because you can cancel the Leona E. Like... I don't know. They're like the same champion, so who the fuck cares, really?
Yeah, you think?
There's like
I don't
no
know.
fucking difference, man. You just arguably Nautilus just positions you more to like punish a little bit better, but like Leona has better ranges to engage from, so I don't fucking know, man.
Leona's kind of girl boss, so.
Oh my lord. Sorry, my
You
allergies
cannot-
are starting to fuck me up, so
You cannot deny the fact that it's girl boss.
yeah. No, me
I
have
do
an
think
assignment graded, by the way.
Oh, huh.
Stream did not see that, but I'm just making fun of it. So.
Surely.
Yeah, it looks like Malphite has had a okay-ish record, but
Who was using Firefox in 2023? You're lying to me right now. No, this is crazy. Alright.
what
I
grade
can't-
you get? A 64, my brother in Christ.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Really sucks.
Wait,
huh?
are you grading or?
Oh. Oh.
That's so crazy. We can't repeat that one on cast, but anyways.
Alright.
Oh,
I love
my
it here.
Lord. But yeah, I think the champion to really watch here is the Silas. I want to see if Anne can go through her in the lane, and then like is able to unlock like more of the map by rotating, stealing Diana ult, stealing Ashe ult, stealing Leona ult, just like getting these super high impact ultis and just trying to flip the game. So I think Anne does have like most mastery on Silas, which is really funny because I don't think they've played Silas in a while, but I think this is
Little
a
rusty,
really good Silas
perhaps?
game. So
This is a really good Silas
you
game.
could say it. I'm not watching the show. Nathan's caught up.
honestly, like I would have preferred them flexing Silas into the jungle, but like Silas jungle is an atrocious clear, so I can
I
understand why
hate
they
Silas
didn't
Jungle,
do it.
and I hate Silas Jungle with a passion, and Jonah tries to run it all the time.
Even Trout's still.
Like, Jonah's just like, Oh, let me pick Silas Jungle like during practice, and I'm just
I picked Silas Jungle. What is this nobody you speak of, huh?
I hate it. I hate it. It's weird. Stop it. Jail.
Wait, hold on. I want to see my Silas record all the time, just memes purposes.
Alright. Game starting. Having a good old time.
Yeah, I've played a lot of Silas Jungle. It's a fun champion. What can I say?
What can I say?
Except
I've
for
only
all
slaughtered it millions.
I've only slaughtered innocents, you know, it's fun.
So true, so true. You're just so innocent. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I've never committed crimes in my life.
I
innocent.
need that title, Anne. No. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Twitch did opt for the cleanse here. Cleanse is pretty good.
That's kind of smart.
Into the Ash, Leona, a lot of value there. Both junglers did offer the green smite. Makes a lot of sense. There's nothing really to talk about. First strike is pretty common on Talia. I think Cam said that it's better because like it gives you more damage than Dark Harvest and a bunch of other stuff.
Dark Harvest. Dark Harvest is fun though in the jungle, especially.
Yeah. You see it when she casts.
Oh, that's fair. Also, Guru doesn't have the new skin. Kind of
Fired. Actually fired.
Yeah, I love the crystal modus skin.
It's so
really
beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, looks like Hadiri is listening to me and it decided to so they don't get cheesed. Me psyoping into every champion or
cheesed to meet you.
Sure. I'm psyoping my way into every jungler's mind. You don't understand.
You're the worst for that, you know that?
Nah, people will keep locking in Kha'Zix because of me. You're welcome.
Oh boy.
Looks like a little bit of trading going on top lane. Yasuo does kind of win this early. To hit 6, it's kind of over. You're just looking for these aggressive trades. Just throws down the ESO and really can't trade back, and then just keeps shoving these waves into it. And did offer the Doran shield start on Silas, which is pretty good here, in my opinion. Just gives you free regen versus the Thalia poke. Dean is taking a bit of damage from the Ashe poke. So.
Yeah, Ashe range compared to Twitch. I mean, Twitch gets longer range.
They have like similar range. It's just Ashe W.
Really?
A little
okay.
easier to.
I see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so Darius is here. Dean is here on the rotate, so Darius might get burned here. The Talia E does come out. Flash from Hadiri onto Darius. Has no. And it looks like First Blood does go to the Maokai and the Nautilus hook from downtown. Sheesh! And Michael does pick up that kill. That's so huge.
That is so huge.
Poor invade from the side of Spectres here, just looking to go red into enemy bot side. That's a really insane clear. Diana is kind of a hard champion. Hadiri is looking for this play though. The Ignite does come out, but they don't really get anything here. And they just
not enough to finish it off.
Yeah, they just take their cookies and go home. But yeah, I don't really like this clear from Caesarius. Diana doesn't really have
ooh, the flash.
That kind of pressure early, and your bot lane didn't really have prio for the state, so a bit of a greedy invade from Caesarius here. Avery does have a bit of a CS lead, but I imagine Malphite will get it right back with this wave crashing in. Oh. The good thing is Diana does outclear Maokai in terms of speed, so like maybe you can make it up if you like get a couple items, but it is going to be a little tricky with Hadiri having a so.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was sitting there with my finger on W. I was like, you just hit her with something and I'll put her under tower.
Dean might look for the hook, so. He is looking for Guru here. Another E comes out a little late, and the setup is going crazy. Guru does flash, but it looks like the kill might go over to the Silas still. Huge setup from Hadiri. Well played.
Oh, let's go.
Looks like Shark is opting to fight back a little bit here. in this game 3. I did like shit talk them extensively, but I think it's the me shit talk them into them from better angle because that's
They simply win.
yeah. Every
That's
time I
true.
shit talk Dean, he comes back stronger. So
The doubters.
yeah.
Dean loves the haters.
Dean is just angling to like try to bait the Leona into eating it. So
Yeah.
Wait, where is my axe? Oh, there we go.
Joel,
Surely.
aggressive trades here. Not much really happening. The Yasuo is trying to hit this Malphite, but is doing a negative damage.
Oh.
Diana is here though, might be able to pick this up. Woodwall coming out, and Caesarius does manage to get one back.
Avery does
yeah,
not die.
Look for a grade, but okay is here and does manage to almost kill the Leona here. Does have to burn flash, so looks like Riftstrikes is setting up for this dragon as well.
Great.
Game is pretty even so far, but Riftstrike getting this drag.
Yeah, it should be pretty good for their rotates. Spectres does have a little bit of a gold lead. I think that's mostly because their laners have a bit more CS, so not too bad. Caesarius does opt for the Merc Treads here, which I think is pretty good into Riftstrikes. It's good into the Maokai, the magic resist, and the stun from Silas. So it's not too bad. The entirety of the Riftstrikes topside is AP, so. And it's like a little CC heavy. It does help against Maokai slow, or the Malphite slow. So
I'm glad he was finally taken off of. I'm glad Joel was finally taken off of Maokai duty. Yeah.
And then put on Malphite duty. So.
I don't know if that's worse though. I mean, at least it's something different.
Yeah. I guess.
The bare minimum, surely.
Yeah, it looks like Hadiri is going for a more AP build with the Amp Tome first, so looks like Avery is trading onto the Malphite here. Comes out.
Ooh.
He is getting a lot of damage out. Joel does ulti away. Avery tries to flash after, doesn't manage to get any. So, and should be opting for a Roa setup here. I think trying to get more sustain versus the Cilia. Looks like Joel does opt for the tabbies, or the plated into the Yasuo. Hook does land from Dean. The E comes out onto the Nautilus, but doesn't manage to hit the Twitch and is free firing onto the. Leona is taking more damage than the Nautilus.
Ooh, the
Another
ignite.
hook from Dean. The ignite coming out. He should be able to.
Oh,
pick
the
this one up.
Twitch. Yep.
Yep. And Twitch is on a 2-kill streak. Dean with these hooks has been fucking crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, Dean is not missing.
Yeah.
Are they gonna? Is there any way they can get that? Oh, my god!
Gosh, another hook. Dean and Jones. And Michael picks it up. Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
That's fucking
Insane
crazy.
play from Dean Jones. He heard me shit talking his team and just
He definitely
sat up in
did.
his gamer chair, I guess.
He actually
Adversity
rose from
makes
his
you
grave.
stronger or something.
He rose from his grave like King Tut.
Whoa.
Yeah. I guess if Risharks beats Spectres, we complete like the circle of suck, right? Like
True.
Because we beat Risharks earlier, and then they beat Spectres, so
Pay it forward. What can I say?
yeah. Avery is trying to do damage to this Malphite, but it's like kind of not doable. So. Okay, ult does come out, so there is.
Oh, Diana ult misses
Diana
though.
ult
flashes.
Should maybe has enough damage to kill here.
Oh, not with
Sure,
Dean
it
around
is
maybe,
there.
but Talia right behind.
Oh, but but Avery does manage to pick up a kill here. The Malphite ult coming down, and it looks like Gura does.
You're out of the game.
And it looks like Risharks do pick up more in that fight than side of.
We're being
Spectres
0-3 on Talia right now. It does not feel great.
Yeah. Looks like Avery is trying to ego the Malphite here. Doesn't know that everyone is still here. The wind wall comes out from the Also, the tornado comes out. Oh, does manage to pick up Joel here. Oh my gosh, he's crazy, but I think Nautilus does manage to pick it up. Twitch is ulting onto the... Oh my lord, and just rips apart the Ashe. Sheesh. Literally free firing. Stealth coming out.
Ooh.
It'll just be another kill for the Twitch.
The flash.
Flash away.
I don't think it's not enough, yeah.
Oh my lord.
Right.
Insane play from the side of Rift Sharks. Looking like they're a little more coordinated. They rallied after game 2. And they're here to play. They're here to game.
They're not messing around.
Yeah. Bit of a gold lead on the side of Rift Sharks here. It's not super big. Diana is looking for an angle here. I don't think they've been spotted out by the Maokai yet. And here he is here though. So this is the Malphite. Or the ulti's not up for the Malphite. I don't think she's there, so good thing. The ult comes out from the Diana, but does not get anything here.
Alright.
Looks like
Rooted, they're just gonna get away with that.
Yeah. Dean's just chilling by their tower, bro.
Dean's
Does
just
not care.
chilling.
The 5-man into the dragon here. Looks like they should just try to... They should just force this dragon when it comes up, so... It looks like Avery is just pushing top lane. Malphite does TP up, so... The Guru does cancel the TP, which is kind of based, so Avery does get more plating here.
That's so funny.
That's really good. But, Malphite does get Iceborne, Gauntlet into this matchup, and just probably can fight the Yasuo forever, but we'll have to see. Infernal Dragon is being picked up from the side of Rift Sharks here. 2 dragons, puts you pretty close to, so pretty good. What soul is it?
So I do.
I think it's Hextech. Oh, Hextech is really good.
That is spicy.
In the game, gives you ability haste per dragon and attack speed, and the soul chain lightning slow is like really good for picks. So
fun little time.
yeah, and it looks like Rift Sharks is just powering through this game.
Rift Sharks bot lane.
Yeah, Rift Sharks bot lane is definitely stepping up here.
That's your problem. Oh, the Ashe Arrow lands.
Ulti comes out. The ult comes out, but I guess Avery wasn't in range for ulti.
Talia ult.
Talia's here too.
They are dedicating.
3 ultis for this Malphite. The ulti does come out from the side of Avery.
Oh, and Gruer gets a kill. That's definitely helpful. He needed that.
Yeah.
That's clutch.
They did have to expunge 3 ultis for that.
Yeah.
Or 4
definitely
ultis.
Sucked. Definitely sucked.
Yeah, the Yasuo flash was... and could ego this if they want to. I would not recommend it. There is 3 people here. You do have the Diana ulti, but it would be funny to ego. And thoughts?
What? I don't want the thoughts.
Yeah. Maokai is here with the ulti. They are going for the play. The Windwall comes out to stop the Maokai ulti a little bit. But they just opt to take this out because they have no ultis. Good play from the side of Spectres, just getting their kill, taking their cookies and going home. I stole that phrase from Eric, by the way. That's not my original statement. So. Or I think he says toys. I say cookies. So I guess I changed it a little bit. I'm not like just stealing from him. It looks like, and still looking for the ego play onto the Yasuo.
This game could, I feel like, go in a very quick direction if they catch Twitch. Like, they've got a really lock down on Twitch.
Yeah, I will say, even though they took cleanse for like the Leona and or the Ashe, there's a lot of like knockups on the side of Spectres, so it's kind of hard to play around those with cleanse. Like, you can't really cleanse out of those. Like, you probably just die immediately in that combo. So I think it's good. Nautilus ulti comes out. Flash from Sarvers just to get out of range. The flash, the ulti, the cleanse, but the Diana is here. The ult does whiff from the side of Zarius, but they do manage to pick him up anyways. The 5-man goon squad for the bot lane. You do manage to pick up the shutdown on the Twitch into the Ashe. That's where you really need your so big. They're so back for sure. Super good rotations on the side of Spectres, just to just get anything. They need something in this game, and that is something. Rift Herald is up, so they probably are just gonna opt for that. From the side of Rift Sharks, just try to get these towers down. I don't think it's like a perfect trade from the side of Spectres, but it's what you can get. Spectres is getting the Rift Herald here, so
Looks like it.
yeah.
Oh,
Avery
and Anne
fighting?
grabbed.
Yasuo.
Yes.
And doesn't have mana though. The fucking pro fight ult comes out, and then the Yasuo ulti comes out. There is the tower here though. Oh, Yasuo does manage to get the ulti onto Hidiri, but does not manage to convert here. And it looks like they do get out of here real quick. Like, they did spot out the Talia here, so Zarius might be overextending here. Twitch is here too though.
Oh god, that Twitch damage. Miss Leona ult.
Yeah, the knockback was a little. He's still looking. This is a little ego.
This is a little ego, but he gets out of there. Unless he doesn't. Stands on a ward.
Nah,
Oh,
Dean is
and
here now,
Dean.
too. Should be able to buy enough time for his carries collapsing.
Yeah, but I think they're just running away because they know.
Yeah, but he has no flash, so they might be able
Oh.
to catch him. Oh, but
Nah,
he's
they-
out. Okay.
They don't catch him, yeah.
Well, I think
Well.
Spectres does get a bot tower here, so it's not the worst. Like, they're still like pretty close to gold. If they manage to get this top tower, which they didn't, so gold does manage to stay pretty even despite the 6 kill lead. So
I'm gonna be right back.
okay, looks like Radiant Virtue is picked up for Maokai. Their Drake is being stacked here. Ashe did have to reset, so looks like I don't know if Spectres can collapse on this. Might have to be a give their Drake in this fight if you have the angle, but it's a little rough. Yasuo is not here, so it is a little rough, a little tricky for this fight. They look for the Twitch with the Silas or the Ashe ulti onto the Silas, but the Talia is here. The E does come out, and it looks like Silas does just manage to get away. Looks like nothing is really going to convert. Just the Dragon take from Rift Shark to continue this soul stacking that they're. Spectres really needs to look for like a Baron sneak, in my opinion. Like, that's their only angle back into this game. They need like a hard gold swing for them, and I think Baron is like a really good one. It's gonna be a little tricky, but yeah, I think the clean 5v5 is like a though. You have to find an angle on both Twitch, or you do have to find like a really good any ult to him, which is like really hard. Kind of have to send your combo into him, so like like ideally you burn like the Yasuo Diana combo and then the rest for the rest of the team. Cesarius is looking here though. Does hit the ulti onto 2 members, but Michael was not caught in that, so still full HP. Yasuo is solo pushing against Maokai. Woodwall comes out to prevent the root from long range. The TP coming out from sure could be winnable here. Looks like they are trying to collapse onto Hidiri. Ant's playing their ranges super well. Cesarius is here for the collapse too. Everyone's here. Looks like they do manage to pick up the Maokai here. I would take my toys. I think it's overreaching for anything else. But it looks like Cesarius is kind of caught here. The fucking 3-man tornado from the Yasuo, and it does manage to rep downs, and it's like Spectres fucking back, man. 2k gold lead swing straight back into their pockets. Insane. Super well played from 3-man NATO into the combo. Holy, just so well played from them. Oh, super good from them. Just managing to get all these towers. Good job on Gura and Avery just to stall the fight long enough so they can rotate over. That was so clean. Oh my Lord. They should be able to get this mid tower too, honestly. Drew's not going to greed for it. That's super fair. But I think the global gold might be good enough. Or I think it might go down to minions. Yeah, okay. So the global gold does still go on to team. No local gold, which kind of sucks, but you take your cookies and you go. Like, it was just well played. Looks like they are just opting for the jock show. Yeah, I'm a little hungry, to be honest. But yeah, looks like it should just be a Baron setup. You do have to watch out for Twitch flanks. Like, you need to cover your flanks super hard here. Just make sure that the Twitch doesn't get a good angle. There's a Leo wall coming out. Looks like Caesarius does flash over, trying to get the Malphite here. Looks like Dean is out. Couple ultimates burned. Hadiri's ult is burned though. Looks like Yasuo did TP over. They're just trying to set up for this Baron. Twitch does not manage to get the flanking. They did burn like a couple ultimates from the Spectres trying to pick, but it did not convert super well for them. No Baron setup.
What I miss, fellas?
Spectres kind of brought it back a little bit. In their favor. They got a really sick team fight with the Yasuo ulti. So it is a very even game right now. So I'm excited. It's super close. Like this is a bit of a banger game 3 situation. Not gonna lie.
Ooh.
Let's see. A lot of Spectres are showing bot side, but they spot out the Twitch, so they know that Baron cannot be spotted. Started here. Yasuo is just sitting here hovering with picks in case Talia hits a flip on the rock, but not really much to be done here. Twitch is looking to shove out this wave again. Hexel is about to spawn, so if I was the side of Rift Sharks, I would set up Baron and then just give this third dragon for or fourth dragon for Baron. Like the soul win condition is fine, but Baron evens out your gold super hard. So
Avery just be sitting in bushes at all times.
Yeah, they're fishing for this team fight from Rift Sharks. Ulti comes out. Arrow hits onto Dean. The ulti from the Malphite. Avery does manage to win all here.
Ooh, the TP
Idol does come out, but doesn't manage to get the Yasuo ult behind him. But they're just playing this front and back as well. This Ashe is literally untouched from the side of Spectres, and it looks like they're just gonna walk through the enemy team, and it looks like another triple for the fucking Ashe. Tarvis is performing, man.
Not a single kill, and Mythic got super low. That's crazy.
Yeah, super well played from Mythic, I think. I really want to shout out Avery, though. He is setting up his team with all these Yasuo ultis and stuff. Caesarius also got like a really solid backline engage on the Diana just to like force them away, while his Ashe did all the work on the front line. So, do love to see that. You're seeing the strengths of like this Jock Show setup on Diana really hard here. You're so tanky, and you still are a threat to Twitch. Like, it's really hard for the Twitch to compete with you. So
it's absolutely crazy.
Yep. They do manage to delay Soul, but if I was Spectres, I would just look to set up around this Baron and then try to close out the game.
Definitely.
Or just like get a bigger gold swing and start really pushing you, because they're winning out these team fights through hands. So
yeah, they could definitely force a fight Baron.
I do also want to shout out Gripper here. I think started out the game 0-3 and has really climbed back.
Oh, absolutely.
Lead. And has not had the impact on Silas that I would want from Silas in this game.
Ooh, coming out the Malphite ult.
They're sending 3 ults after the Diana. Oh my gosh, but the Twitch still gets angled on, but looks like Cerberus is managing to live on the backline here. Hook comes out onto the Leona. There's still no damage onto
Oh, and getting in there.
Yeah, the Twitch is also free firing though. Avery died bot side, I guess, to tower.
Avery?
Okay. Someone call Avery. We need to do a PayPal on his account, or
Avery, BFF, what's going on?
Yeah, PayPal customer service. I would like to check on a money transaction made from an account.
What? Why'd he just walk away? Huh?
Oh, and it looks like a Baron angle from the side of Rift Sharks. Talia and the Ashe are here, so it is a little risky. Guap Guap 3000 is going low. The Talia does manage to pick up one, does manage to pick up two on the Nautilus, and it looks like Rift is gonna lose this Baron. Hadiri does manage to get the smite out.
Oh,
They're
that's
gonna
crazy.
lose almost everyone here for it. Hadiri is stuck in the pit, and it looks like the Baron is lost, but Spectres still win the fight. Spectres is just playing this so well. Like, you cannot underestimate this team. I think Spectres is saving my predictions right now. Thank you, Spectres. I said Spectres 2-0. You get the one for okay, but they're trying their darndest. Or they're clawing back from a bit of a deficit, so really love to see it from them. Cesarius did also get the stopwatch. I do kind of like this for them because it's super good for like being an engaged tool. Like you can ulti in and then stopwatch when you get super low. So maybe your team can help collapse on you. Your Ashe can do a lot of damage at the front lines, to the front line. So Arrow does manage to hit onto here. Michael still does have the Baron buff, so utilize it to get some towers. So we'll have to see.
Oh.
Yeah, Mythicless Twitch is kind of sus. He's also just getting out farmed. Like, he has not been farming. I didn't notice this until just now, but he he's 3k gold down for no reason. Just because he hasn't hit minions yet, I guess. I don't know. Minions are overrated, I suppose. They're just too fast, honestly. Looks like Cesarius is fishing for an angle on this tower thing. All of Rift Sharks is there though, so it's a little risky. Looks like they're just basing, trying to get some gold in their pockets so they can set up the Baron or Dragon take. Another Soul Fist fight. It'll be a bit of a hand stiff. See how the fight goes. Side of Spectres. They have gotten like all the outer towers, so like Rift Sharks have to deal with waves a little bit more than Spectres do. So this is like a really good setup for them.
No way!
Rift Sharks should just have more prio into the pit than
I wonder if this will be a total clutch up.
Rift Sharks. Yeah, Rift Sharks really got to clutch up in the fight. Otherwise, it's really hard. Looks like LDR is purchased for just trying to shred through the Diana, I guess.
That's smart.
Okay. I suppose. Diana does manage to get a Q onto some of the frontliners. The Silas does have the ulti. It looks like a split with the Talia wall. Dean is sitting there, but doesn't really get much of this Talia wall. Dean's fishing for the hook here. Looks like Nautilus is angling for a fight. The Malphite is also fishing for this ultimate. Like, they're just doing the Baron dance, I suppose. Dean looks for the auto here. Doesn't actually get it.
Oh.
Michael is spotted on a control ward up top, so...
And has Diana ult.
Comes out onto the Nautilus, or the Leona. The Ashe ulti does go out. Cesarius does manage to find the angle. Yasuo. Looks like the top side is just getting shredded out, but Cerberus is just onto the fucking front line of
Jesus.
Yeah, Cerberus is just cutting the fuck out of them. It might be the Penta. Oh, but Hadid. Holy shit. Super well played from... This is just a bit of a bloody team fight though.
Yeah.
Managed to stay alive here a little bit, but...
Whose favorite do you think that was in front of?
I don't know. I think it's just nothing happened. It's a net zero.
Net zero?
Yeah.
That's
they're
crazy.
literally going to do the same thing here in like 10 seconds when everyone responds.
So
We're
funny.
literally going to watch it Yeah. Okay. I really couldn't get much words in because the fight happened super fast, but I think Nautilus looked for an angle onto the Ashe with the ulti, hit the hook onto the Ashe. Ashe does burn flash to get away from it, but his front line commits too hard onto the Fiona and then doesn't have enough damage to the Ash. Looks like the Maokai ult is coming in. They do find a pick onto Joel here. Drew is on the back line just DPSing. So is Michael though. Does manage to pick up once. The Silas ulti does come out. Drew is still doing damage on the back line. Scary though. The front line from the east side of Spectres is able to buy so much time. This is just going to be a swipe fight. The Yasuo ulti comes out onto the Maokai though. Does manage to pick him up. The Twitch is going low. Does manage to Anna does die to the Yasuo tornado, and it looks like they do manage to get the dragon and the fight in their favor. 6K
Every
gold
triple kill grows.
Spectres, and the Yasuo just going crazy. Also, Talia is grody, bro. This shit's so clean, bro. Bit of a rough early game, but definitely bringing you back in these.
Absolutely, definitely,
Like
and the
is going
TP.
down. TP is coming out from Brewer. They're looking to just fist fight end the game. Talia is trying to clear these waves, just trying to go for it, but they might just go for top tower here instead, I would say. But maybe they just opt to leave. That's super fine. They need to set up this Baron here. So they just opt to set up the Baron instead of going for any end shenanigans, which I think is correct. All of Riftstrikes is spawning, so maybe you can get this Baron fast enough. You do have a really fast Baron take with the Yasuo and the Diana and the Ashe. They are greeting for cancel. Be a little delayed. We'll see if Riftstrike can make it in time. Blast Power over, just looking for the Baron start. Looks like they should be able to get it in time. The Ashe ulti come out onto the Maokai, buying them quick time. The ulti comes out from the Nautilus, and it looks like Maokai here. A little bit of a split there from Riftstrikes, and looks like Spectres might just start marching it down. So,
I froze! Are you serious?
Elm's getting alt tabbed again.
Oh,
Skill issue.
skill issue.
And it looks like they're marching it down top, so.
Oh. Sorry, fucking. Where I killed it.
Elm is making his love of small indie
Okay, I figured out.
to the people. It looks like they are just walking it down onto the.
Apparently.
They could base here. They could also just opt for. Looks like Twitch does throw the cast, breaking the stealth, but he can just sit here and Baron these minions. They're looking to grab the last top tower and inhib, so I do like this play just to like force 3 Baron waves into their base. So
You rush. Oh.
and it looks like they're angling for this fight. Twitch is stealth. Maybe there is an angle here. Just opting to base. Okay. And it does go for the Shadow Flame finish. Talia is looking for the Rabadons, but I'm pretty sure the game will be over before that is completed. It looks like
Honk me.
a little tired, yeah.
A little tired.
Yeah.
Little EP, what will he do?
Looks like Spectre is just gonna ARM the bot, try to full send it into the tower.
Nice. We love that.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
I... Oh.
Looks like the ulti is trying to section off this fight a little.
I agree.
VR is something that you not like the.
They're just gonna sit here and ban.
Yeah, they can't really.
Oh, Ezreal.
I don't know if
no
Richter
ability.
can recover from this.
Yeah, they just have to sit there and tank the minions, I guess. Ulti goes
Yeah.
out onto the Ashe, but the Yasuo ulti, or the Diana ulti.
Oh
that
gosh,
was so good.
the Zarius gets burned though. Oh, but it's
Yeah,
not
but-
enough.
This Talia is just on a rampage, bro. It's so insane. Super well
That
played
is
from Spectres.
insane.
And it's a 2-1 from Spectres. A little bit of a content throw for game 2 and to game
Surely
3
not.
for dominance. And it looks like it is just a GG here. Saving my predictions once again. I think MVP for this game, unironically, goes to Avery. Tornadoes are pretty good. I think Cerberus is pretty close. Oh yeah, okay. I'm a liar. I think it's just Cerberus. Like his,
I think it's just
Ash.
Cerberus as well.
Yeah,
That's just
his
me
Ash
though.
was just too good.
I'm also
It
a
was kinda insane.
little Spectres pilled.
A little bit.
Little
I
bit.
don't really want to do an interview because my throat hurts and I don't want to use my voice for the rest before podcast. So I'm assuming we're doing a
Hey,
podcast.
I
I'll
can
double
interview
check with
them.
you.
you can
Okay.
interview?
Yeah, if there's anyone from Spectres listening wants to hop in for an interview.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna diff though. Just like
All
I'm
right.
tired, bro. I will
Thanks
talk to
everyone
y'all
for
later.
joining.
Thanks for the cast,
Yeah.
Mason BB.
See you.
All right. Have a good night.
What the f- They left me alone. What is this? Okay, hi Avery. The other casters left, so it's just gonna be us right now.
Ooh, very intimate.
Yeah, you know, I should probably move us to 2 boys, but that's okay.
You don't see me, but I'm like doing the thing where you put your pointer fingers together.
Like the steepling your hands.
Yeah, yeah. All right, okay, enough. What's up?
I mean, how are you guys feeling after that series? It was pretty crazy.
All right, listen. People are gonna say we cooked too hard in game 2, but that was real. Okay,
I don't
it
know.
was
Game 2
Mythic's turn.
draft was kind of
It was Mythic's turn.
nasty.
Everyone gets a turn. It was me first with the Hecarim, and then I forget what we played after that. But we got a 2-for-1. We got our Bard mid and our Ivern support. So you know you might see those come back.
Can't
This
wait.
is game 2s are testing the waters. Okay.
Oh, it's like a limit test kind of game.
Yeah.
What happens if you lose game 1?
Well, that hasn't happened yet. So ask me that once it does.
We love the ego. Let's go.
No, but we're definitely super scary in that third game in the beginning, heading into it 1-to-1.
What
Not gonna
were
lie.
what were comms like after the failed invade at like 4 minutes?
Or
Or,
there
like,
was
2
there
minutes?
was just a bit of apologize. I think at that point it was just like my bad. We miscalculated, keep it rolling, and then we kind of kept it rolling downhill for a little bit before we picked it up. But yeah, we just said, you know, keep the comms like cool, keep talking, keep, you know, spreading information, and we can't lose. And so we just tried to stay calm and you know, just pull it back, clear it out.
In terms of MVPs, I believe the casters gave Sarverus MVP both games that you guys won.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
especially he almost got that penta in the
yeah, that was
last
close.
game. I feel like
I was just wondering how you felt about that.
Oh, well, the express thoughts, demonic radiant virtue Maokai does too much damage. I think there was another play top lane that we didn't commit super hard onto it, but I think Talia was coming up and we had the support. We basically had everyone except Ashe. And I think Talia got half health walking through like a bush or two. Like there's 2 Maokai saplings just randomly on her path, and the whole play fizzled out because Talia was half health from full.
It'd be like that. We do know series for next week, I think, so I would like to hear your predictions on those. In case you haven't checked, it'll be you guys against New York Nutbusters next Sunday.
Okay. That honestly probably a 2-0.
Okay,
I
okay,
think there's
let me know.
a little bit of room, depending on like what exact roster like setup they do, how they like divvy up the roles. But yeah, I'm gonna say 2-0 for us for that.
All right, and then Andromeda against Metabusters at 9 p.m. on Monday.
Oh, okay. Is it okay? I think it's a 2-1 Metabusters.
Okay, okay. I will remind you, we 2-0'd them last time we played. Does that change at all?
I think because it is like a like a rematch head to head,
Mhm.
I think you can't necessarily just completely write them off.
All right. Okay.
You gotta at least like put like room for one game, and I think they can get at least one game.
All right.
Definitely can get 2 games, but I think one game is definitely in the cards for sure.
Okay, and then the last one we have Masked Valorant Pirates against Rift Sharks, the famed rematch.
Hmm.
That'll be on Wednesday, by the way.
Let's see. This one, I think it's another 3 game,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna have to go MVP.
Okay, 2-1 MVP.
Yeah, I think 2-1 MVP.
Sheesh.
I think that yeah, I think that Puza has grown a lot. I think the last time we played against Joel, he he got touched a little bit, but I think he's gonna come back stronger, and I think it's gonna be all right. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna be that much stronger.
All right, let me get one more question for you so we can make the way for our overlord and his podcast. Um, what's the over/under on Spectres 10-0 heading into playoffs?
I'm saying there's not a chance we drop a series.
Oh, okay. So
Before
just
playoffs.
100%
It's
Spectres 10-0.
100% 10-0.
How many of the remaining
And
series go to 3 games?
you know what? Honestly, if we keep playing like this in game 2 for the content, hopefully all of them. Hopefully all of them go to 3 games,
Huge.
and we
Okay.
just get to see a bunch of League of Legends.
That would be awesome. You know I love me some 3-game series.
I'll make them go to 3 games on purpose. I'll put us on the wire multiple
PayPal check?
times.
Can I get a PayPal check for that execute to tower?
Hey, listen, listen. You weren't in there. You weren't me.
True. You're so real for that.
Yeah.
Alright,
And I
my
still
bad.
won. I still won.
True. Alright, we are gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hopping in, Avery. GG's to Spectres and Rift Sharks. That was a banger of a series. Make sure you guys tune in at 12 Eastern Time, midnight, for the State of Scrims podcast. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, guys, watch the podcast. It's fun.
True. Alright. Later.